It is fascinating.
All right,
I ate
hello.
my
Tim.
meatloaf
Okay,
today.
we should be live.
You say
Hello,
that.
everyone. It's Sunday.
Is it?
Oh,
I
we weren't
guess.
even live.
Sunday.
No, we wasn't live. I wasn't going live until we got some stuff taken care of.
Oh, jeez. Well,
What?
Welcome, Pen.
It's not
It's
like
been a
you didn't
while.
say. It's not like you didn't say anything. So it's not like anyone missed what you had to say because you were quiet as a mouse over there.
Yeah, pretty much. Honestly,
I do
it was
like
good.
my little hole, my little cubby hole.
You
It's
don't
good.
have a cubby hole to actually to do anything in, and I don't think it's very little.
Well, it's only a 3x4 space, but sure,
There you
why
go.
not?
Yes.
Only a 3x4 space.
3x4.
I had to stretch. Stretching feels good.
You in that space you had to stretch. I don't think that's a good idea. Not wise. Not wise.
Well, you know, I am only human after all.
That
No,
could be a good excuse for anything.
True. I've been watching a very interesting protest happening from afar for the last couple of days.
Oh?
Yeah, this thing started kinda on Saturday.
Last Saturday or this Saturday? Because
This
it's been going for
Saturday.
yeah, I thought it feels like it's been going on longer.
No. Okay, so basically the Freedom Convoy that the ongoing thing kind of started. Oh, I want to say roughly around the 15th. So yeah, you could say about a week or so ago. And it's pretty much over the new requirements for truckers in general who are mostly vaccinated. We'll put it this way. The crossover between the two nations of the United States and Canada. And our lovely Prime Minister, Jackie Trudeau. No, Justine.
Jackie Jackson Trudeau.
Yeah, pretty much.
Samuel L. Trudeau.
Brown face himself. He's decided to go on a tangent, going across certain governmentally controlled media spaces, live television areas, and that, going out of his way, especially in Quebec, to call these lovely truckers racist, sexist, homophobic,
What?
a minor vocal minority who don't understand what's going on.
Is it? Wait a minute here. Isn't there a video clip of him?
They're
praising these racist, homophobic truckers.
Yes.
Not too long ago, in fact. He
Yes.
praised these people.
Yes.
Wait,
My brain is about to explode.
Hold up. Wait a minute.
Go ahead.
He called specifically truckers racist, homophobic, etc.
Mm-hmm.
In a roundabout way, yes, he did that.
I can't wait for the Amazon packages that get delivered to his house to come through his window.
Well, they go through our government agency known as CSIS, so it's Royal Canadian Mounted Police that will be dealing with all that kind of issues. So if anything, please don't do that to those poor fine men and women that have to oblige to idiots in higher levels of office.
So those have to actually protect his ass because he needs it now more than ever.
Yeah, of course.
I mean, he's going. Isn't he going for re-election in 6 months?
Questionable at this moment. I mean, here's the problem going forward with Canadian politics as it is. He can win a re-election if he decides to go in to have everybody re-vote. The problem for him is that his re-election would be another minority government. He would only gain maybe 1 or 2 seats.
Here's another question. Can't he just remain silent? Because when he just says nothing and people say shit at him, his popularity goes up.
Correct. If he just remained quiet and just allowed life to run as normal, a lot of this shit would not be in existence.
I mean, the thing is, the more he said, it's like he doesn't want to win his next election.
He just likes
because it has been proven to him by his own staff. As long as he shuts the fuck up, everything's fine.
It's true, but he has a tendency of putting foot in mouth multiple different times, so I'm thinking he really likes the teeth of
Are we sure he's not related? I think he's more related to Trump than he likes to admit.
Probably. Who knows?
But Trump
I mean,
owns his shit. That's the funny thing. Trump will own his shit. Trudeau will be like, I didn't say that. Actually, you did, sir.
Yeah.
I didn't mean that. Well, actually, you said you meant that, sir.
So the
love the
other
Prime
was it Minister of Finance, I believe.
The common sense
Pierre,
guy?
well, Pierre, Pierre Poilievre. He is supposed to be in amongst all of this nuttery somewhere, maybe, who knows? But he is watching this from afar as well, like most of Canadians would be doing at this moment. And we're amazed and impressed.
It's
Are you
funny,
talking
though.
about-
When he's the exact opposite. When he says something, people are like, when he's quiet, people don't like him. But when he says something, everybody's like, he got a point there.
Yeah. Oh yeah.
Well, why aren't we? What? And then that's when people. That's the problem. Is right now he's saying something, and Trudeau has to say something, or he gets and he's kind of in a rock and a hard spot.
At this moment, Trudeau's best plan is to not say anything.
Yeah, I know.
Just let this go through what it's supposed to go through.
I mean, honestly, the more he says, the more he's going to lose his party's support here. I have a feeling. Because even they're kind of like, yeah, we can't follow you on this one.
we can only hope. Unfortunately, that's not the case with the Liberals. Unfortunately.
Oh, they're gonna follow him through the fucking.
Yeah. They'll follow him through the thick of the fire because he is the glorious leader. Yes.
Through the fire and flames.
I can't wait for this shit.
Indeedly do.
So what do Canadians do to collect honey? And
that shit's gonna hit the fan. That's gonna be spectacular.
We basically we just live life like you guys normally down south. When something interesting happens, we kind of go, "Hey, that looks kind of fun."
Are you burning shit too? Are you burning shit too?
Most Canadians won't unless somebody starts the fire.
Because I understand. Because it's cold up there. I'd start.
Actually, there is over in the Ottawa area. Yeah, it's fucking freezing. I think it'd be about minus 30, minus 40 at this moment. There is people who are gathered in one area that did start a small little fire on the concrete, which is kind of fun.
Well, was it the keep warm, or was it a form of protest? Because I wonder honestly, because that could be either or.
I know. We didn't start the fire.
They started a fire. Was it the same?
The world's burning. This is the world's. Okay.
No. Unfortunately, in this case, Canadians will start the fire. We actually prove that, hey, the Americans may think of all freedom and that is the biggest thing in the world, but though we don't have a lot of freedoms to run on,
funny thing is, we start our fires during the summer.
We will run over our own parliament if need to, and even if by chance assassinate somebody, just for the fear shits and giggles.
We used to do that.
Sparky's Tech Corner does not condone this message in case any official
then we got
assassinated.
uppity.
We had nothing to do with it.
Look, at the end of the day, I mean, think about this. You Americans had leaders that went to war for less.
I know, that's the funny part.
And now I don't see a lot of protesting show up. The one protest you had, most of these people are locked away. I wish the best of luck to get all of these truckers who've decided to show up, and all the citizens that showed up alongside with them, to be all arrested, because that's going to be a national scandal.
Here's the thing I've noticed about this. They're actually they're not actually arresting people up there. Everybody's being kind of peaceful, and it is kind of a protest. The only thing is the fire, but I think that's I say again.
Is this
I think
on
that's
the
stay
Americans?
warm because it's -3 up there. I know it's cold.
Is it on the American side?
No,
or
I don't know if they
Canadian
can arrest
side?
that one.
This is in Ottawa, Canada.
Well, this has to do with the border entrance,
It's very
right?
fucking cold up there.
Correct.
Is the blockade on the American
I mean, if
side?
they set a building on fire, it
No,
might be
on
just to
our
stay
side.
warm.
On our side.
I'm pretty sure there's Americans who are blockading on our side too.
I was gonna say
if they are, they've been arrested, so don't worry about it.
Yeah.
Well, you have more of a right to protest in America.
Because remember, we can't have an actual protest anymore because Joe Biden. So there's no need for protest anymore. and now they're no longer protests.
Well,
they're
no,
called,
this is where you
I
just need
think,
to burn down.
terrorist actions.
No,
So,
it's
I don't wanna
because
worry about it too
nobody's
much.
burned down a Wendy's. That's the sign of a peaceful protest. Nobody's burned down a Wendy's yet.
Turned out
so-
to Wendy's, yes.
Is Sparky saying something?
Yeah, he's saying something about Wendy's being burnt down.
Hang on, let
I
me.
can't hear
let
him.
me- Alright, time out.
Wow.
Alright, can you hear me now?
I haven't heard him in a while, actually. I
Can you
still
hear me
can't hear
now?
him.
I'm not 100% sure, but I believe I can hear him. Because he did mention about Wendy's being burnt down.
Oh, wait a minute. Why are you muted by me? I didn't mute you. For some reason, Sparky, you were muted by me, and I didn't know.
Sure.
No,
Sure.
I'm kidding. It's like, why is Sparky muted? Wait a minute. Wait a minute. Why am I muting? I did not mute you. I swear. I
Yeah,
swear.
so-
Sure, you did not mute me, but yet you had to unmute me.
Yeah.
No. Hey, Discord has been doing some crazy shit all day to my.
Are you
fucking
being a
computer.
cunt, Jim Max?
Of course
Yes.
he is.
Well, no,
that's
I'm being an
it.
asshole because I am an asshole, trans asshole
Okay.
god.
Alright,
But
what
still.
I said is it's not considered a peaceful protest because nobody has burned down a Wendy's yet.
No, I'm sorry. We don't have a lot of Wendy's to burn down, so that be like it's not a sacred animal.
They have Tim Hortons.
We would have to watch a Tim Hortons go up in flames, and then all of Canada will go into a tizzy.
Well, so here's my
God.
point of view on this though. I hate protests because they never do anything. Nobody goes all the way. And when I say all the way, I don't mean burning buildings to the ground. I mean everybody gets bored and then they're like, "Oh yeah, I need money," and then they go right back to it anyway.
Protests don't do
Every
anything. Protests, you're right. Protests don't do anything. However, tours of the Capitol building get a lot of shit done, apparently.
Apparently,
Yes.
they kind of
I
do.
know that was funny because I was like, wow, this is actually kind of.
It was a glorified tour of a bunch of rowdy.
Everybody
people.
said here was the funny thing. People were saying if this shit came to their front door, they'd freak the fuck out and blow it out of proportion. What'd they fucking do? They freaked the fuck out and blew it out of fucking proportion.
Yeah, because they got no other choice but to do that now because they look like idiots.
No, now they look like oh god, they look like more idiots for doing something about it now. Because everybody's kind of like, no, you don't need that kind of power.
I will say this. This particular protest has done something magical at the moment. It's kept the Prime Minister very quiet.
Well,
Very, very quiet.
I thought he was talking and saying there.
No, he's turned a blind eye on this one and has been very quiet now.
alright, so magical, like the magical vagina juices that Sandman talks about?
Yes, to a degree.
Blah, blah, blah. Quiet. Blah, blah, blah. Blah, blah.
People are probably going like, what the fuck is Sparky talking about? Well,
Yeah,
I'm not gonna say anything
I'm
about
talking
it.
the fuck about
I'm not saying anything about it because I don't know shit about this person because it's too insane to fucking know anything about this person. Have a road nose. I'll let him explain if he wants to.
Sandman is a notorious angry MGTOW. So he came up with this beautiful rant one day, and he's on his channel. If you ever go to the Sandman, I've redirected a certain Matt, aka Antoine, Health for the Guiltless, to that particular channel and that particular rant in general, where Sandman went out of his way to state that women have magical pussy juice that will insert itself into the male's urethra and then somehow go to his brain to manipulate him.
I don't see
The
where he's
what?
wrong.
Yes, apparently, Pen,
Wow.
you have magical pussy juice that manipulates men, and you haven't been using it properly.
Apparently not.
Yes.
Oh no,
I-
they
I'm
do
not-
have
Get started on
pheromones
this.
Well,
that
hold
we
on.
do respond to sometimes, but
What
so
isn't
do
it?
men.
There's
other way
actually a
around.
name for it. It's called Toxoplasma gondii.
Okay.
What?
Oh come on! Nobody knows the. Oh come on!
No,
It was.
I don't.
You said you. Oh fuck! So what I was making, you said it was pussy juice, and the
Yes.
joke the joke is that there's actually a parasite that cats cause that
I know.
in humans. Yeah, like that was the God.
That's why I said okay.
Yeah, it was supposed to be a bestiality joke, and
Yes.
God,
damn it.
human,
Oh my
human
God.
fucking
I was
bestiality.
expecting Penn to get it, but then Penn runs away because she has 3 cats.
There's a Mexican Canadian trucker who has
Yeah.
shocks on his rock shocks. What are they called? Not the with the cars with the bouncy.
Hey,
shocks.
there's somebody protesting with a mask. Ooh, that's illegal in Canada, and they haven't been arrested. Oh my God!
Oh wait a minute, they have a shirt. Oh, we have a shirtless Canadian in -3.
For a
Holy,
shirtless Canadian.
that man's nipples are
Who's
gonna fall off in
drinking?
the morning.
Who
That
is
man-
drinking? Oh
I
fuck
have-
me!
I have a hot take. If you don't live in America, it's your fault. Okay. I got that out.
It's fine. It's
Yeah,
fine.
bro, get your
Wow, this is more interesting than our protest. I'm going to be honest. This is actually.
Oh, well, the beautiful thing.
I don't
This
see
is
nothing.
Wait a minute, does that guy have a busted window
I
and have a
can't-
trash bag in
Yes, yes, he does.
I
Oh my
can't
God.
see it. I can't see a screen, Rogue.
it? Just play the video. Just give a link to the video. This is glorious.
I will just send you the link.
Oh, there it goes. There it goes. I see it.
Oh, anybody
Trudeau.
ever see the Canadian equivalent to "Don't tread on me" flag?
It's called Fuck
"Please-"
Trudeau.
It says, "Please leave me alone."
No, we don't have that.
I saw
I'm looking at it right now. It's I think it's Fuck Trudeau.
Wait,
Because I think I love it.
right now we have the fuck Trudeau flags that are the don't tread on me equivalents at this
Oh,
point.
Unacceptable
Hold on.
views. Oh God!
I
that
will
was
have
great.
to say this is a multi-block radius that they had to court off.
This is their busiest area, I believe. That's why.
Parliament Hill is one of the busiest locations of all of Ottawa.
Yeah, I don't.
And-
Yeah, I don't think he can ignore this.
well, he's
It's not a huge, but okay, it's not a huge protest. But for this cold of weather, this is a huge fucking protest.
Yeah.
So, I mean, everybody's in their truck protesting. I don't know how else you're gonna protest in this kind of weather. 'Cause-
we're Canadians. We're crazy.
This is normal. Form.
check the meme section.
Let me put it
Well-
this way: there is ice on their engine blocks, and their engines are running.
Yeah.
So that's how cold it is there right now. That is ice.
Look,
Coming
I
out
mean,
the
people are
exhaust.
able to write on their trucks because of the amount of frost that it has and dirt.
Yeah.
So
But that's incredible. I love this.
for you Americans out there, it's about 13 degrees Celsius.
That's fuck.
Oh,
Yeah.
that's cold. That is cold. I would not
No,
protest
that is an average Ottawa winterish time frame.
Here's the
actually
thing: as the sun goes down, it's getting colder there.
It actually drops down to about 5 degrees on the Celsius factor.
Oh my God, that woman is brave on the back of that man, shirtless man. He probably needs to warp that pussy juice on the back of his neck.
Oh, yeah, he's got to be careful not to turn around and inhale.
Is that guy? Oh God, damn it! Look at that kid. Like, what the fuck's going on here?
Well, a lot of this is part of our national history. This will be put in
Well,
there.
you guys, okay, your people do bring their kids to protests and hold
Yes.
them up as human shields. I see that we have that in common here too, but that's mostly our black community.
Yes.
Or a white woman going up a child that she adopted.
Yeah, that's usually how it works. Oh my
Yeah.
God, that's a chicken. That's a chicken rig.
Oh my fucking God! I thought
Oh wait, no,
that
that's a
loaded?
cattle rig.
that's a hog rig.
That's a hog rig. Yeah, no, because we
Is
have
it?
the chicken rigs. We also have the hog.
Yeah,
rig.
that was a
Yeah,
hog
so-
rig.
Yeah, that's a hog one. Yeah, you're correct. I had to relook at that one, kind of going, is that no?
They can haul chickens, but generally they would. I mean, I hope
They
it's
would
not
do
full of
the,
hogs because they would freeze to death in this weather. Even snuggled up, they would freeze.
Of course. Is it loaded? Questionable. We don't know. Hey, there's an American flag there.
Oh God, why?
We're two Canadian
Why would you want
flags
that
on the
there?
front.
I see the most popular flag seems to be fuck Trudeau.
It seems to be the black flag.
Yeah, it seems to be a lot of people want to fuck Trudeau. So
Well,
Yeah,
Well,
look-
that is a small minor community that is just a part of the extreme. The right end circles.
Well, what's extreme in Canada though?
Yes.
Ku Klux Klan.
Oh,
We actually do
okay.
have them exist up here.
Yes, they actually.
Well,
Yes.
well, to be fair, you have SS monuments too. So
So there's
And
that.
Native Americans
They
that are
even-
treated like
They
Jewish
even
concentration
got
camp
a
people.
crane
but,
truck. Wow.
Yes. Yes. Yeah, we go
In
big or go
case they
home.
need to stack up the vehicles to make a bill.
You know what? I think that person's got the right idea. Camp out at the.
Yeah, pretty much.
That's actually an interesting
It's
take.
hooked onto a dump truck pickup.
Well, because
Okay.
you lift up the bed and it immediately drops it down to usable status.
Yeah.
That's what I
It's
actually understand
logical.
that.
I mean, think about it, Sparky.
It actually, I know what they're doing with that. I've seen people do that.
Is-
It's actually very straightforward idea.
So are the
Yeah.
police involved in this too?
Yes, they are. They are instructed to make sure everything is nice and civil.
And that's it. If they try to do anything else, like arrest people, unless they're being uncivil,
It causes a new problem.
yes.
There is not enough manpower in any of our police system to handle this amount of people. So
yeah,
there's
this is small to us, but in Canada, this is huge because their police force is relatively tiny compared to ours.
for a population of 1 million, they may have give or take 500 police that
Do
has
they
to
have the
operate.
Omega signal? Why? Why is it the Omega symbol flag? Okay.
Well, they
Yeah.
actually a lot of Canadians surprisingly actually like Trump.
Yeah. It
Because
is.
he is straightforward and not full of shit. Well, he's an asshole, but he's an honest asshole. Yeah, they don't mind that.
Honest is very kind of
Sometimes.
questionable, but he doesn't sugarcoat a lot of things. We know that he's going to do business, and sometimes you have to be a complete asshole in business. So don't sugarcoat it. Just tell me what it is. Plain forward, straight up kind of shit. So he does talk to the common everyday man, blue collar, even the lower level white collar individuals. He can mogul with some of the bigger, higher thresholds.
no
Problem is he has
politician loves you.
problem is that he has issues with politics going further up.
Oh yeah.
So
We have a Gil in chat says evening all. What's up?
good evening. We're just chilling and watching an insanity that is what's happening on Ottawa. Yes. And this is gonna be for a while. It's gonna be for a while.
And you guys, God, it looks like it's going to be a hell of a long thing going on. People look like they're there for the long haul because I'm seeing.
Can I also point out one thing? Even though most of certain areas of Canada, especially in the Ontario area, is pretty dirty, these particular protesters have been keeping themselves very clean. Everything looks have been very picked up, and nothing's been left behind. So that's very polite of them.
Yeah, I'm
You-
honestly going
you
to say for
wanna-
your protest, no buildings are burning, no windows are broken.
You want to do a protest right? This is how you do a protest right.
Yes. Oh yeah, you take over multiple different streets, making it very challenging for people to get in and out, and you'll be remembered. Because, like I said, this is a multi-street blockade.
Oh, ours are remembered too, but not for the right reasons.
Well, that's true.
Everyone. So everyone in Canada is either locked down or so restricted they can't go anywhere. So this is the place to be.
Questionable on that one.
Everyone just show up and there you go. It's someplace to be.
The problem with being completely shut down, not all of Canada is completely shut down. Parts of it. For example, the OT area that has been shut down by their mayor. Crazy, but they decided to do a complete shutdown for whatever reason. Anywhere in the Quebec area, that's another one that's been forcibly shut down because hey, their numbers are high, so we got to shut down everybody and put them in quarantine for whatever reason. You go further to the west, and it becomes new rules, new regulations. A lot of these people have the ability to live life like nothing's ever happened, or businesses have to oblige by the mask mandates. Some do, some don't.
How far is Montreal from here?
But for me,
No, from here.
From here, where is here?
What we're
In this
watching
video.
from Ottawa.
Oh, we're looking at a complete province, so I want to say maybe 1,000 miles, give or take. Let's find out. I haven't really done the actual trip.
Alright.
I think it's a couple hours.
I know of a couple YouTubers like Nick's Garage. I think he's he's from Montreal, Canada. And another one of the YouTubers I watch is The Boss Garage. I think he's north of the Niagara Falls area.
Yeah.
Which I don't know what this is relative to that, but
You're looking. Oh, it's about a 2-hour trip.
Montreal.
From Ottawa to Montreal, it's about a 2-hour trip.
I figured it was right there, and then the from Niagara Falls to this place is like what?
Give or take about an hour.
Yeah, so the two YouTubers I watch is like around this area. I wonder how it's affecting them.
Because they're in Montreal, I don't think it's affecting them whatsoever. Because this is Parliament Hill. They'll be watching it from afar. We are looking
They're
at
probably
multi-block.
watching it. They're probably watching it and laughing their asses off. I know Viva and Viva Fry is. Viva Fry is laughing his fucking ass off about it. I told you this was gonna happen.
Well, we knew it was going to happen eventually.
Just the math win. It was just win.
Yeah.
It wasn't that if it was going to happen. It was the win.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You can only push people so much.
Well,
we're starting to get that here too. And like I said, our protest shut down this time of year. So
Well,
wait till spring.
Because it's fucking cold.
What?
Yes.
It's not that cold.
Penn's complaining about the 40 while I'm complaining about 2. Sorry.
I mean, I don't think it's that cold.
I think it's like 15 in Florida, actually.
Celsius?
Fahrenheit.
No, dude.
I think
was
you're
that
like
cold?
roughly around the 30s.
Everything would die.
I thought it was a lot
Even the
colder than
people.
that. I know. I thought it was a lot colder than that.
Hey, look, Quebec raising the flag. Those are weird to see.
You think from how they complain? Yes, you would. Think
Hey, we got a truck on the street somewhere. Are you a part of this? Please tell me you're one of these trucks, Ben C.
It's
No,
currently
Canada.
61 degrees Fahrenheit outside.
Come
Yeah,
on.
I'm down in Louisiana where it's 67.
Jesus fucking Christ, you people bitch about that being cold. 2 degrees. 2 degrees here.
60
Jesus
degrees.
fucking
60 degrees Fahrenheit is freezing to me. I'm sorry.
Really?
Yes.
You gotta realize
Wow.
in Oklahoma,
What
freeze
the
that in
fuck?
Oklahoma.
Are we
Yeah,
talking
really.
Kelvin? Or
Fahrenheit.
No, you have to understand something. Where Sparky lives at, if they get a dusting of snow, they shut the whole city down.
Yeah, that sounds.
Oh my
very
God!
much like
We got a
Vancouver.
millimeter of snow. Shut everything down.
That's pretty much
Meanwhile-
again. That really does.
Meanwhile,
sound
like
like
in Canada, 3 feet's nothing.
Oh,
Let's have a
don't go there.
protest.
Do not go there because it's very questionable depending on whereabouts in Canada you are. For example, in BC area, especially in the Vancouver area, a dusting of snow will actually put the city in tizzy because we normally don't get snow.
Really?
We are the mildest out of all of the Canadian provinces when it
Oh,
comes down to winter weather. So the closest we get is -10, which is give or take.
I'll be
Well,
back in a
Grace-
minute. The police are here.
oh, what's going on?
This is happening in the Ottawa area of Ontario. They have the Freedom Convoy that has taken up for the last couple of days stop in front of Parliament Hill.
Oh, okay.
And they've done a complete multi-radius courting of the actual Freedom Convoy as well as the police themselves. So it's very interesting.
Ah,
So right now I'm watching a person doing a 10-block radius tour, walk around.
Yeah, and you know what? Surprisingly enough, Trudeau is keeping his fucking mouth shut about the whole deal.
For the first time ever.
well, Trudeau's probably down in Florida.
We can
Well, like-
only hope. Maybe getting a golden tan so you can have the natural brownness in this case.
Don't like a lot of like the parliamentarians in from Canada have Florida mansions?
Most of them do, yes. Not surprising
Everyone-
because all they have to do is take a lot of the Canadian taxpayer dollars in that, put them in their pockets, and take it down to Florida.
Yeah,
Well,
look,
private jet.
everybody in Canada should just move to Quebec. It's obviously the promised land.
No, it's not.
Yes, it is.
No, it's fucking not.
He doesn't want people near her. He doesn't. He doesn't want to
Round
become a tourist
one.
trap.
Fight!
One, if you want to be in anywhere of Quebec, you have to learn the Francophone language because that's their national language. If you speak English, they'll execute you.
Well, JF is a hero.
Who the fuck cares about JF? He's a complete
Everyone-
retard.
He should run for prime minister.
He's a retard. He doesn't need to run for anything except
They've
for
got
out of Quebec.
They've got enough retards in Parliament right now.
Wait, hold on. Just because he has sex with retards doesn't mean he is one.
Yes,
Wait,
it
no,
really
no.
does.
That guy's got the right fucking idea. He's out there vending stuff.
Yes!
It's like that's like the perfect fucking idea right there. It's
Look,
like
I've been looking at
concession
this.
stands up.
Yes, I've been looking at this tour, and there's like little vendors that show up throughout the entire area. I think it's hilarious.
Yeah, because that means they can just stay there longer.
Yes, money.
Oh,
in
you're
their pocket.
hungry? You're hungry? Okay, we don't have to leave. They just come to us.
Yeah. Oh, yeah. It's only $5.
Canadian.
Still, $5. There you go.
Yeah, that's like $1.50 in American.
Give or take. Yeah. Well, actually, that is literally the first denomination we can actually use outside of the coins. So if we wanted to use paper fiat, it's $5 first. So our $5 are pretty much $1.
Yeah,
Dude,
I was gonna go hard on the paint with the Quebec thing, but I don't have the. I'm too tired. I just woke up like 2 hours ago, and with a freaking massive headache. So there was supposed to be a debate on this, but I'd have to make up a lot of shit, and I'm not in the mood.
Yeah, no, you would have to make up a lot, unfortunately. And anybody within the Quebec, or anybody who lives around the Quebecian area would know that you'd be completely full of shit. Because
Yeah, well, to be fair, I do like
Right.
JF though. That was genuine, but I like him as a meme.
no,
I'll
he
see
is a cultural meme for that one. Yes, I agree.
Yeah.
Adios.
But I have a friend of mine that lives in Quebec, and she hates it there.
Oh yeah, no. It is. It used to be the Montreal area. Used to be a safe haven for anybody who spoke English, and then they took that away. I want to say almost 2 decades ago. Forcing-
Hey, where'd Pingo?
She took off because she.
She was being
Not
chased by the
feeling-
French.
Oh God, Parle Bleu Francais.
No, actually, if you actually said that, most of Quebec would not understand what the fuck you were saying.
Yeah, good. And then nobody can understand what I say.
Well,
most
yeah.
of the
So the
time.
thing is Quebec's French is useless.
It is. It's one of
Yeah.
those. And, look,
Like,
I
so-
had.
I was
Go.
just telling somebody the other day, like speaking French in Quebec and then going to France is like speaking Spanish in Mexico and going to Spain, right? It's not similar. Like that's not even the same language. It's completely different.
Correct, it is.
Really?
I mean, I loved it. Oh, look, there's our lovely police individuals, all in black.
So is
Building?
Yeah, that's one of multiple
Wait, what?
schools in that.
I was gonna say, was that Jason Voorhees?
Probably. The giant building that we're looking at now, that is Parliament. This is
Your cops wear blackface? What?
yeah, literally. We've always had that.
Oh,
So let me get this straight. Montreal's French is the redneck style for
No,
French
Cajun
is
is.
actually French.
No, it's almost Cajun.
Yeah.
Oh really? It's that
Yes.
it's that unrecognizable.
Cajun
Yeah,
trust me.
Okay.
Hang on. I've seen it where we had 2 different teachers. One who spoke traditional French, Parisian, and one and the other one who was Quebecian. And they were conversing with each other in French. And then all of a sudden, the Parisian teacher would stop and kind of go, "Could you say that in English? Because I have no idea what the fuck you just said."
Watch.
Yeah,
Hence,
okay.
hence the saying,
So-
schwa.
So
Is
there's
it-
an explanation. Hold on, there's an explanation for this. So you got to think about it. The actual French that they're descended from haven't been there since the early 19th century.
Mhm.
So they've been isolated from France
Yes.
for fucking forever. So
So
of
why are
course
they
they're not
speaking
going to
it then?
speak. But they're not going to be speaking actual French. What they're speaking is like a useless, like individualized language in of itself. It doesn't have any point
Well,
to it.
To give them a little bit of credit, and I don't give them much because again, frogs. They adapted their French for both American Spaniards here on the North American side. They brought in certain languages that are found in India, China, Japan. Changed a few words around, and yeah, they've modernized their version of French to a point where it's indistinguishable to anybody else who speaks French.
Yeah. Like same thing with Mexicans. Like
Yeah.
their language is more like Mexican than it is Spanish. In
Correct.
fact, calling it Spanish is like a misnomer. It's not actually very accurate. It's descended from Spanish,
Yes,
but it's been so long since they've been isolated from like
Mhm.
literally any actual Spaniard that
Yep.
they're no longer speaking. In fact, actually, even the Spanish that they would have learned at that time isn't even the same Spanish that the Spanish people speak now.
So
Correct.
basically, Mexico's Spanish is basically Americanized.
yes,
Yeah, pretty much.
to a point. Yeah,
If you have an actual Spanish person and a Mexican talking to each other, they won't understand each other most of the time.
there's certain words that they'll understand because again they're similar to each other, and then there's others that is only applicable to their nation. So
Okay.
there's certain slang, there's certain words, there's certain introductions to their culture that they have a word for. But if you took that, for example, a Twinkie, if you put that into a different global world, they won't even know what a fucking Twinkie is.
Let me put it this way. There is, when I went to college, they had two forms of Spanish. They had Spanish, as in Spain Spanish, and then Hispanish.
Yeah.
Which was Hispanic in the Spanish, essentially.
Well, all thing I say here is French, Canadian, Cajun.
Pretty much.
Yeah, well, and the
Uh-huh.
other thing is too is like it's same thing with English in America versus English in fucking Britain, especially in
Yeah.
the written down variants.
Oh no,
Yeah.
no, no. This
But
is
it,
the
but,
French
it,
Oh,
but
it's
it's much more similar though than it is for the French Canadians and the
There's
Spanish.
oh no,
Mexicans.
there's a certain twist to the English language in the United States, depending where you are. Like where I'm from, New York, Georgia, Louisiana, California, that's Texas. There's always some sort of like twist or phrasing
twang.
difference. Yeah.
There's a twang in certain one thing can mean one
Hey,
thing
there's
here,
the
one
orange
thing
flag.
something
I
there.
haven't seen that in a bit.
I thought it was a bullshit concept until I actually went down to there in Texas, and I heard the rumor. Yeah, I heard the thing. It's like, yeah, everyone in Texas says y'all. I never believed it. Yeah, no, they say y'all all the fucking time.
Which is y'all's +3.
Uh,
Again, says
Here's the thing.
Yeah.
When I heard that they were doing this protest, at first I thought it was because they were protesting the death of Bob Saget, very famous
Oh.
Canadian.
no,
Take
it's
it.
it would be Bob Saget and it would be Louis Anderson is what they would be protesting.
You're protesting right now, yes. That's what I thought it was all about.
No,
Uh,
we'd be protesting over the hatred of Betty White and Shirley Temple.
Hey.
I'm
That
pretty
bitch.
sure. I'm pretty sure
Shirley
right
Temple.
now-
What, didn't someone compare themselves recently to Shirley Temple?
Yeah, a certain Marvel heroine decided to compare
And
herself.
everybody was like, no.
Captain Marvel?
everybody went, no.
Was that Captain Marvel?
Yeah, it'd be Captain Marvel, Brie Larson. Somewhere along the line, decided to get her baby picture or her youngling picture and put it into like almost like 10 years later or something like that, or a decade or 20 years later.
You mean the untappable marble?
Yeah, pretty much,
Yeah.
and reference something about how Shirley Temple couldn't do what she did. I mean, this is a woman that walked away with an Oscar at a very young age.
Became
Who ended her career at the age of 25 because she decided to spawn children and became a senator.
I thought
and
she became a senator.
she became a senator, and then she became a foreign
Yeah, nationalist.
foreign, and then she created world peace in 2 countries between 2 other areas.
And she has a tasty
Nobel
drink.
Peace Prize, and she Nobel Peace Prize. Don't forget that too.
Yeah, no,
Twice.
no, I'm not. No, I'm not. Look, she also has a very tasty drink named after her. So really,
Which is a non-alcoholic.
Wait, is that drink called Shirley Vagina Juice?
Yes,
probably yes.
probably.
Oh,
That's
Jesus
why we call it
Christ.
temple. It's vagina juice and temple mean the same thing.
So what do you call a jag?
Brie Larson is actually called a wet bitch, I believe.
Yeah,
something like that. A wet bitch is what that's what a Brie Larson is. It's called a wet bitch.
Geez, so yeah,
She's the only person to actually turn her cohorts against her in one interview.
Uh-huh.
I had one interview, and the black guy basically said, "You bitch."
Pretty
And they
much.
all snubbed her after that.
And the hottest guy that she was hitting on was like, "No,
Yep.
not gonna happen.
Not
That
if
is
you were the
never
last-
gonna happen."
Not if you were the last come on off.
Last God on Earth.
I would cut my dick off before I would touch that vagina. He had that looking like he had that smile like I would cut my fucking dick off before I touch that vagina. No,
Oh God, it's
No.
got legs! It's got legs!
It's like I want it cut off and chuck it at her.
It's like that one
I'd
cartoon.
cut it off
on
and
How to
throw
Get
it in a volcano. I would cut it off and throw it in a volcano so she could never use it. That was. I would give him props for that too. I would like yes, sir.
blindfold her and throw a
You're a true
volcano
man.
claims the Starlight Pit.
Oh yeah.
In fact, he did a volcano scene. Oh, that was fun.
Here's the thing: the only Marvel actor to able to do something that's considered racist was on Tropical Thunder when he did the blackface.
Yeah, it's Robert Downey Jr.
And he got away with it.
Well, the thing is, he asked multiple people. They said, "Yeah." They said, "Do it." He was asking.
He asked his wife. His wife was like, "Go for it."
His wife was
You did
black.
thing. You went full retard. You never go full retard.
And she said, "You have to do this part." She literally came up to him and said, "You have to do this part."
Uh-huh.
Because that was his opinion of Hollywood at the time, and she kept on having to remind him.
Look at our man in black doing what they do. Oh, in this case, it's yellow and black. Look at what they do best. Stand around and do fuck all.
Red and white.
Well, it's like Ghostbusters in 2016.
Yeah, pretty much.
We never
dude.
bring that.
We don't talk about
atrocity
that
up.
one. We don't talk about that.
That movie.
That was a great
movie
movie.
does
What are
not.
you
It was
talking
a
about? It was
great movie.
fantastic.
It was brilliant.
Yeah, it was.
Well, they
great,
were-
man.
It was so brilliant. It was horrible.
That's what happens. That's what happens when you try and fight ghosts for magical vagina juice.
Dude,
No,
like,
no. You were fighting ghosts with magical dance scenes. Did you not see the dance numbers?
Had vagina juice in them.
Well,
All
they-
right, no. All right, that is like the only thing in the entire film I enjoyed watching. Was the dance scene? That was it. They
Yeah,
contrasted the whole entire fucking
That was-
movie. That's the only thing that made it for me. That's it. And you know what? It didn't have any of the fucking girls in it.
No, the
Wow.
only thing missing from that film was a soundtracked theme song by Queen. That would have been.
I'm surprised that Fig did not get any of that availability because I think it's in the roster of Sony. So
Why is the crowd actually getting bigger?
yes, it is. It's getting darker.
Yeah.
When night falls, people come out.
Weird. I would. They're very warm. I've noticed people have covered themselves.
They are.
into flat.
They are the exact
Okay, so-
opposite.
We'll put it this way: if we had to think of a state equivalency for,
Wait a minute, are those furries?
No, that is the person who decided to wear his what is it?
Parka.
I think it's either the donkey
No,
outfit.
no, that's a frog. That's a frog.
Yeah.
So is
Are
this
they putting
So
chemicals
the,
in the
the
water?
equivalency for something like Ontario area would be close to like I say Nevada. That area there for Toronto as well as Ottawa would be the equivalency of I don't know. Where is your gambling capital?
Why is
up the
there an American
world?
flag in a sea of? Why is there an American flag in the sea of Canadian flags?
Well, I'll
Why the
say
fuck
this.
not?
I'll say this much. I live in the part of Oklahoma that's considered
On a hockey
little Las
stick.
Vegas.
There you go. Thank you. So this is literally a Las Vegas type. Like,
Black smoke matters.
once it becomes night, it does. Oh, once it becomes night, you'll have more people showing.
Rolling calls.
Trudeau,
Yep.
Lugat, Doomsday. Yeah.
Hey, where was that one restaurant that the vegans were protesting against, where the cook took a ethically sourced deer leg out and carved it right in front of the window? Was that in Toronto or was that in Vancouver?
I think that was in the Toronto area.
That was absolutely fucking trollish and dickish. I loved it.
Yeah.
And they were like,
the way
he's in front of us. How dare you?" He's like, and he
here's
did
the
nothing
beautiful
wrong.
thing. Just to remind people, the belief that all Canadians are polite. Fuck that, we're not.
I've seen your prime minister
trolls.
and how I've seen your prime minister how he treats Native Americans. I know
Bro,
that's true.
We are a bunch of trolls, and we live in a cold area of the world.
You are the living embodiment of that, bro, because I don't think I've ever heard you say sorry once, even when you needed to say it.
No, you have said sorry once, but it was in jest.
Yes, I do not apologize. I do not just randomly apologize just for the shit of apologizing. Yes, that is a thing that exists in Canada. It's the same thing like we have the A after.
I do want to say a drunk rogue one these days.
You might
Actually,
get
no.
one, but you never know.
You called me a millennial once, and I said, "You fucker," and you said, "Oh, sorry." I remember that one. Actually, that's the only time. But that was
But
needed
you,
to be
but
said.
you are a millennial.
No, I'm not. I'm older than Rogue.
Okay, how old is that?
Let me cut down. Let me cut down Jam Max, and I'll count his rings.
18s.
Yeah.
Because he is a very large tree.
Jam
Easy to
Max.
find out.
Let me put it this way. Guess who was president when I was born?
Nixon.
Who?
Yeah,
George Washington.
Nixon. Nixon was president when I was born.
Wow, really?
Yes.
Mm-hmm.
The only thing I remember about him is fuck Nixon, and that's what everybody said about him.
Yeah.
And then I said it once, and then my parents got mad at me. I was like, "You go say it all the time." They're like, "Oh, that's true." Republicans and Democrats. It was the only time Republicans and Democrats could ever agree on a president. Fuck
That's a
Nixon.
very good color flag. I wanted to see that with the black and red, though.
Oh, there's a rainbow flag. You gotta have a rainbow flag.
We have them up here every now and then. But no,
I
do like the Canadian flag in black and red with a little bit of the whites. It does pop out a bit better than the classic white and red.
Has there been any trans flags? The rainbow with the chevron.
We will see them every now and then because again we are in that area that you will see them.
Does
but
that truck have porta potties on it?
yes.
Oh, probably, yeah.
I'm sorry.
What do you think? How do you think we're going to the bathrooms there?
I'm sorry.
Just said sorry.
They thought of everything. They literally have thought of everything. Concession stands.
Yes, I was going to say that. I'm sorry,
They're there for the long haul.
Look, they've got lumber back there. See the lumber that's in there?
They're there for the fucking long
They're
haul.
ready just in case they have to build a house.
Yes.
Hey, how bad is this affecting the stores, the grocery stores and such, in the area around this?
It doesn't matter.
Because
They're
I
closed.
think-
Probably
I've
a
seen
lot of business. Probably
Because
a
I've
lot of
seen,
business.
Because I've seen pictures of like Walmart where nothing's really there.
Again, it varies from storefront to storefront. For Americanized stores that require the shipments to coming back and forth from the United States and that, yes, they will be suffering majorly. So if we're getting any shipments coming from the United States, it's going to be kind of a problem. But a lot of our shipments actually come from the BC area, through China.
Guy Fawkes mask. Oh, we got
So-
a tweet. Oh, I'm seeing quite a few Guy Fawkes masks now.
The
Yeah.
beautiful thing is
How
if
long is
it,
this video?
No,
it-
this is
it's
a
live.
live stream. This is a live
Oh.
stream.
This
This
is
person's
guy
been
just
live streaming
walking
for a
around.
while now.
This is a person who's walking around, and he went from daylight to night.
Let's see. This started
and
2
he's
hours
still
ago.
walking.
3 hours ahead, 4 hours ahead. So this is about 7 o'clock right now.
Yeah, this. Yeah, he just 6 because I would say 6 o'clock right
Yeah,
now.
6 o'clock.
But I've been seeing a lot of Guy Fawkes masks all of a sudden show up. So
From what I remember, this has been a ruling because of our lovely brown-faced prime minister for the most part. People who wear masks are supposed to be arrested. If you're going to protest, you have to protest unmasked. Hey,
Wait,
there's
so
a-
doesn't that go against their own? Doesn't that go against their own mandates?
Yes, it does.
Well, they
It
want
does.
to catch 22.
wow. There you go.
And
You
the beautiful
can't-
thing
Time out. That's like ingenious, but also really dumbasses.
About the same time, yes.
Yeah, it's like you must wear a mask outside at all times or indoors. You cannot go out without a mask. Oh, if you're gonna protest, you cannot wear a mask. Oh, well, you're protesting without a mask on. You're getting arrested. Oh, you're
Why nobody's
cunt.
getting arrested
No,
here? The second
they
they arrest
are
somebody,
cunts.
those 500 police
They
are fucked.
the whole parliamentarian is cunts. I'm sorry.
And then they have to call in the Canadian
Oh,
military.
now we got a truck
What
with logs
military
on
does
it.
Canada actually have?
Oh no, they actually have a pretty
Fair?
good military. The thing is, the
we
second they
really
get
focus
called,
on National Guards and we do our actual
They have a good
military.
Military? What? They don't have a good military.
I said they actually have a military.
Yeah, like I
Oh.
said
Good
before.
enough.
Yeah, so basically for us, because we have you guys acting as the scapegoat for a lot of the biggest
Oh
problems.
shit! No, hang on. This just came through on my phone. I guess this has something to do because I seen that on Rumble last night. Trump was gonna hold a live stream and talk. And these are quote his own words: "If reelected, he will promise pardons for all the J6 defendants."
Yeah, I heard that. I saw that on the YouTube. For one, I think it was
I think
Own
he
or
said.
something
I
like that.
think he said if he would run again.
If he would
Yeah.
run,
If reelected.
if
So I think he wants to run.
Here's the problem. I think he should not run. He's more of a king maker than the king himself. He should utilize his skill set and the people behind him to front somebody who's a better politician than he is.
Listen,
Here's the thing. I think that's what he's setting himself up for, because that's what's going to end up happening. He knows he can't run again. He doesn't want to run again. He just wants to get that fucking
He's
wield
got
the
the
scepter.
soundbite.
Well, supposedly the two people that were supposedly going to run for the next presidency was going to be either DeSantis or Trump. And Florida would probably do a vote to keep DeSantis in Florida for
Yeah.
him not to run for president.
Well, that's actually they actually did that not too long ago. They were actually talking about that on Fox News. He's actually, even in Florida, he's ahead, but they said the reason they would vote for him over Trump, or vote for Trump over him, is because they want him to stay in Florida.
Yeah.
So I do remember that being a thing, and I was like, that makes sense. I wouldn't want to get rid of a good governor either. I'd love to get rid of our bad one that we
Well, when
currently
the
have
Civil
here.
War starts, good governors will be important.
Yes,
yeah.
that's
Abbott,
Feel like-
DeSantis, fuck.
DeSantis.
I can't remember the name of Stint. Stint, my governor here in Oklahoma.
So what you're saying is that the mayor of Chicago, Beetlejuice, and Newsom are not going to do good in a civil war?
No,
I don't think so. No.
their people are. Here's the thing
What
about
do you- no,
Beetlejuice.
time
Her
out.
people are blooding everybody.
Their own fucking cities or in states are in a civil war.
Yeah.
No, only if you're a gang member.
I still think it's hilarious that the mayor of Chicago actually looks like Beetlejuice in blackface.
Yeah, well, I mean that is
It
lovely.
depends on the day you catch her.
It's kind of weird with the black community, the way how they've kind of inbreded themselves to a point where they just look very hideous.
Yeah. And there was a meme going around that the Democrats are now starting to act like look like Gotham criminals.
Yeah.
Oh, in Chicago? Yeah.
But realistically, out of all the people you should have running, should be Nikki Haley. Your former U.S. ambassador for the UN, she should be running.
What about Trump's press secretary?
Um,
The blonde one, the last one.
I thought she has a career with doing media at the moment.
I thought you were going to say Biden's speaker.
No, she couldn't even get it.
Oh hell, she's fucking lying. I mean, fuck, she lies like there's no tomorrow.
Yeah,
She
sure.
has
I mean, it's like they fucking her. Your one quality you have to have is to just fucking lie.
Well, I mean,
Biden's doing not a good job of it.
look who she has to fucking cover for. You got to know how to lie because of all the shit that comes out of his mouth.
I mean, Chucky is really good.
Come on, man.
She does a really good. Chucky does a really good job of lying. Let's be honest.
Yeah, and you don't vote for me. You ain't black.
I like the fact that right after Joe did that, the Trump campaign came out with that on a shirt.
Yeah.
They took his one website.
Oh Jesus Christ! Somebody's having a party.
Or something like that.
Yep.
They took one of his Spanish website, and then the Trump team turned a anti-Trump website into a pro-Trump website. So how's the distractions going on up there with the trucking thing?
It goes pretty well, as per usual. I mean, right now, like I said before, our Prime Minister has been very mums at this moment, which is nice. Usually he's talking up a shitstorm, regardless of what day of the week it is. Any day that ends with Y, he talks up a shitstorm.
I see some of these buildings, and I see how they look. It's very, very Victorian style. I'm just waiting for Overture 1812 to start playing, and then fireworks to start going off.
Yeah, the problem is for places in Ottawa, they haven't really changed a lot. The main city itself may have modernized up until about the 1960s, but they've kept the look somewhat the same.
Is that a truck playing half blackface?
Probably.
Is that half the truck's black and white?
Blackface, half Chinese face.
Probably it is what it. I mean, it is Ottawa. I mean, anything. Look, our Prime Minister, he goes out in blackface, and he doesn't know how many times he's done it. So realistically. Most of Canada has pretty much accepted it for what it is. So, this is one of the greatest grievances I have is the fact that people, especially in the South end of things, try to bring that up. And I'm going, and that's the worst you got. I mean, what about the amount of native issues that has been brought to his plate that could be interesting, or the factor that. He literally went on vacation during an event that he himself forced everybody to have. A new created holiday. A moment to remember the atrocities that happened up here for the Native American children.
That he committed to the Native American children.
Yes, and he decided to go on fucking vacay, and he gave no shits about this particular holiday, and it's a non-paid holiday for everybody else. Unless you're a federal worker. But it's a holiday. Yay! And he left and had to.
It didn't. Didn't
he promise to go visit the Indians for that holiday?
He did.
He just left. He just
fucking like, I'm out.
Well, didn't he also
the government-run media was
hold up, Jim. Ben, what was that?
Well, didn't Trudeau also get rid of the oil production that's helping out a lot of the First Nations?
Yes, he did. Yes, he did.
Say that again. I didn't hear that.
No, I'm sitting there laughing my ass off at the fucking truck.
Yes, he did. No, he was talking about the oils as well. Yes, he also is responsible for shutting down a lot of the oil pipelines that, hey, the natives get a bit of bank off of it. They don't want it with a little bit of bank off of it.
And
Then he only
supposedly they
reopened them after he
froze it.
renegotiated the contract or something.
Yes, correct.
Oh, really?
Fuck Trudeau.
Really?
That must have taken him.
Really?
Yeah.
Really?
Oh god. Yeah. Hey, look. Like I said before, this is what we do best here. Actually,
smoke those tires.
it's even funnier because if you go in BC, there's a part in BC out in was it Port Coquitlam area where it's it's like a boon town. It's like there's very little people in there. It would be very redneck, and they will do speed races in the fucking place.
All right, so the boss garage just needs to show up with his truck tank. There you
Yes.
He
Yes.
needs to.
Oh god.
I don't think he will because he'll probably get arrested and lose his channel.
Probably. It better be fucking cool to watch him just drive up in that old Chevy C10 in that tank in the middle of the fucking street. It'd be funny to watch.
That Sherman tank with the truck body on top.
Yeah. That would be fun to watch.
Yeah.
Now, just remember, this is a mild cold temperature of 12 Fahrenheit or minus 11 Celsius for those.
Yeah, fuck that.
It's a mild temperature.
Yeah.
Fuck that.
I'm still surprised Trudeau hasn't come out yet.
He's not, because this would kill him.
Oh. Are any of the news channels like asking when's Trudeau coming out?
At the moment, a lot of the Canadian propaganda news channels are minorly covering this. They have not mentioned the factor that the Prime Minister needs to be coming out. This is bad coverage if he does come out. This might actually hurt him a little bit. How much so is questionable. He's got to make sure he looks good for the Maritime province, because the Maritime is the only reason why he's got into power, realistically speaking.
That's Vancouver, correct?
No, the Maritimes is closer to like New Brunswick, Nova Scotia, Prince Edward Island.
Oh, okay.
The Atlantic area. The Pacific, we're broken up in... Yeah.
North of Seattle.
Yeah, so on the Pacific side, we're broken up into three. This is where I'm at. We have three different viewpoints. We're either very conservative, very New Democrat, or somewhat liberal. It depends on whereabouts inside the cities that you kind of reside in. Because it is broken up into three. We have a small tidbit that is very green for some reason, but they don't get into office that often.
I'm surprised there's no Socialist for Democrats party up there.
We might have one of the conservative leaders that might be floating around there. Olivier.
Now is it flipped over there like how Republican and Democrats are here, like how it is over there, like the Republicans are like the Democrats and Democrats like the Republicans. You know what I mean?
Yeah, because we have a five-party system. In some cases, six if you want to include the bloc. And the People's Party of Canada. Sorry. It is divided. The way how most of our politics goes, we're either lean very conservative or very liberal.
Oh, okay.
And unfortunately, we haven't, especially on a federal side of things, we haven't seen anybody who is democratically speaking taking control over office.
Sure.
So, yeah, for you, it would be on the equivalency of having either a Republican or a Democrat take over office. And yeah, we will flip based off of whatever stupidity is brought in onto our plate. An easy win for us to remain quiet is to just don't fuck with us. Let us just do what we normally do. You can collect the monies. You as long as you don't shit in our salads and shit like that. Don't shit in our food. We won't shit in your life.
So are they? So if let's say Trudeau loses his next election to somebody on the opposite side, what would happen if they start opening up the oil fields?
Profitability would go back into a lot of the oil enriched provinces. For example, Alberta would be back into business. Saskatchewan will be able to utilize a lot of that wheat that they have to be processing it into oil or gas, petrol, things like that. You would have you yourselves being Americans would have an easier pipeline going back and forth because that'd be another business for us to go into, continue into.
Hey, I'm noticing something on my channel which I've never noticed before.
Okay.
Is it that same Nazi channel?
No. They're not bugging with me. As of yet. But no, it's like on I've got a countdown on this particular live stream. We are at 1 hour and 6 minutes that we've been streaming.
Okay.
And it's given me a time limit left of 2 hours and 26 seconds.
I think there's probably a certain amount of time you can actually stream. I think it's like
we've streamed for about 3 to 4 hours at points in time. So
Yeah, like not
no,
only that, like,
not
I've
longer
streamed
than
for 12.
What is
Yeah,
YouTube doing this?
I think it's like if it's over like 8, it's something way longer than that. Because I think they would have those people would stream like multiple days in a row, concurrent on YouTube. They better put a buffer on it. But I could be wrong.
well, I don't understand why they would on my channel because I only stream. I only do one thing a week on this channel, and that's live stream on Sundays. That's it.
Oh,
It could be because you need to confirm your account or some weird shit.
I've went through and I've looked at the prompts and everything on the back settings of my channel. It doesn't tell me nothing.
Oh,
You haven't been reported or anything?
No, it's like I'm looking at the dashboard. The only thing it's showing me is like it's showing me like the performance of like last live streams, what the current subscriber count is, the views, the watch times,
Check your email.
analytics for the channels, comments, subscribers. It's not telling me, hey, attention, hey, this is going on, hey, you need to correct this, you need to fix. It's not telling me any of that.
huh. Maybe it's an upcoming ban.
I don't
Don't
know.
know. I'm actually looking them up, and I'm not seeing anything that is relatively new. I know they made some changes for their applications, but I don't see what else they could have done.
Well,
Yeah.
I mean, let me kind of
Let's see here.
All right, let me stop the display capture at the moment, so people watching don't see what I'm showing. Let me share my screen and share exactly what I'm looking at.
Yeah, no, this is
if
going
you
to be an
look here-
ongoing
well-
thing for
well,
a bit.
if
For
you-
you, I'm still kind of
Well,
waiting.
if you look here on the main page of it, like I said, you got the counter, and I've never seen this before, but it's like, okay, it's at hour 8 minutes 47 seconds 49:50, and it's giving me a remaining limit of 2
Oh,
hours
I've
and
actually
46
had
seconds.
this Sparky. It's just an estimation on how often you usually go, far you usually go.
Oh,
per average live
I
stream.
wish it was fucking 2 hours.
It depends, but
Yeah.
Isn't that what your prime minister? Isn't that what your president's wearing at the moment?
Right now. The president is probably being tucked into his bed by the hospice nurse after eating his
ice cream.
chocolate pudding chocolate pudding to take down his medication.
No, that sounds reasonable. I mean,
That's why we never see him because he's being put down for a nap because he needs his pudding.
Yeah.
And Kamala Harris is just probably just shoving stuff down her mouth.
When is she not shoving something down her mouth?
Oh, did you hear what Biden wants to do for that one Democrat that left that one Democrat that left?
All he stated is that he's hiring another black woman.
Yeah, there were speculations that I saw that they want Harris.
Oh God, really? Well,
but also too is that Biden has played this role, and so has the Republicans too. Is that no, we have to wait until after the next election, to order to bring in another someone for the high court.
Yeah.
And it was the same thing after RGB, I think that's her initials, passed away. Because they wanted to replace her right then and now. And I think Biden came out before he went crazy. Before he went brain dead, and said that no, we have to wait until after the election.
Yep.
Or something like that. No, that was Obama they did that with.
Oh, they know. Well, Obama actually tried to leave Hillary Clinton president of like 250 judges.
Oh yeah,
federal judges, and that blew up in their fucking faces because when she did get elected, they for the next like 9 months they tried to get as many judges at the spots as they could. But the thing is, they kept on getting blocked until Trump got in there. So that was fucking glorious.
Well, my thing is this: do you think if Trump runs again, do you think that CNN's actually going to come back from the dead like the Phoenix, or is it?
No, they're
actually no. I can actually see that happening because CNN made its bank because of Trump and utilizing Trump mania to the highest level.
Well, with the fact that there's so many of their high personalities that have been charged with, that have left with certain illegal activities that have been caught plastered everywhere. Yeah. Do you think
here's the thing? Trump, they're going to say something, and they're going to ask questions. So why would I talk to pedos?
Yeah,
that's all I have to say.
That is true, but then that will bring clicks to them.
Yeah,
because again, they survived based off of the sound bites.
Yeah, it's true.
Yeah,
but
I mean, look, their biggest thing was having for most of the left leaning media is the factor that they were fake news. How long did they run with that one? They ran it until it was buried to a point where no one really cared anymore. But they still ran with it.
So do you think that they'll rise from the dead even though they're on the husk of just dying?
They'll rise. They'll bring themselves back up from the brinks of it for the length that you have that particular person in office for 4 years. After those 4 years, you're done. What? They're just going to go careening back down to where they are now.
Yeah.
So all it is just a bandage that's happening. If Trump gets back into office, they'll be sedated. They've got another 4 more years of life. Say goodbye to everybody that you haven't said goodbye to, kind of thing. Because after those 4 years are done,
here's the thing: they got to survive this next 3 years.
That's the next 2 years. Yeah. That's the other thing too. Is that that I was wondering is that do you think they'll survive
that long?
It's questionable.
They're already in the midst of getting ready to file bankruptcy right now.
I mean, right now they're still utilizing the whole Trump paranoia, but it's not to the same level as you would have the man in office.
Here's the thing: like people who were like staunch anti-Trump are like the people who got he's a hand, and now they got Joe Biden, the most honest fucking man in the world. Apparently, they're all kind of like, why did we do this? There is a lot of voter regret going on right now in this country.
Yeah,
more than I think we've ever seen. It's amazing.
Yeah, hey, Rose.
What I think is more amazing than what's happening in front of us is the factor that Logan Paul is now going to go gay for a month.
Well, so here's why I find it amazing.
Wait a minute, he wasn't before?
Hey guys.
Your guess is as good as mine.
Rogue.
Yes.
I thought you said you were
so
going
you
to go
can hear
back
me?
to the Suicide Forest.
All right, so you
Yeah,
can't hear me?
we can hear you, but we're ignoring you because of the
Oh,
factor I
fuck off.
mentioned something.
All right, no.
It's a little
What I find be amazing is if they put Camilla dancing music behind this.
That'd be different, but no, I thought that the whole idea that Logan Paul has come out that he wants to be gay for a month.
He wasn't like I said, he wasn't already.
I know. I'm like, but why?
Why? I mean, he already was. I thought.
I know. The Paul brothers
Yay.
are coming out that hey, they want to be whatever it is. Not what is it? Jake Paul.
Good,
is
they can
being-
fuck each other like they used to.
Probably. It is one of those things. Jesus
I
Christ.
mean, honestly, I could see them being incestual gay brothers.
Yeah.
Hey,
That's not going to trigger the LGBT.
It's not
What?
gay. There's no feelings behind it.
Whoa! But that just gives you another phrase for brotherly love. Another meaning altogether.
Holy shit!
Fireworks. They're not the greatest
looks
of all
like-
fireworks.
This looks like a parade thing. More of a parade than a protest.
This feels
like
like a carnival.
We like having fun with our protests.
Yeah.
Surprised no one's made an igloo yet.
You say there's no igloo, but yet that truck hasn't showed up yet with it already made on the trailer.
Yeah, I mean, we've seen a lot already, so it's possible.
Right
We've seen
now,
a log
all it
cabin.
is. Right now, all we have is screaming people and honking horns with a bit of fireworks
I'll tell you what, this is fascinating to watch.
and drums. I hear drums now.
I mean, it looks like could this go not even crazier? You know what I mean? Like,
It could go crazier.
Could this go off the change? Is what I mean. Like,
will it be able to pull off change?
No, go off the chains here soon. You know, like just kind of go off the rails. Go.
It could go off the rails. The one thing that could make it go off the rails is enforcing police restrictions, which would go from this low level protest to the city going on flames.
No, well, you got that. You got that. Another thing could trigger it is if there's two different hockey teams and they get into an argument about what team is the best.
I'm sorry, but for here the only look at one particular hockey team.
Maple Leafs.
No, that's Toronto.
Yeah. Oh.
Well,
I believe it's the other one that they have out there because I know Ontario has like 2 fucking hockey teams, or is it 3 now?
every child matters.
Well, they got 3 hockey teams.
That is the Every Child Matters, that orange flag there. That is part of the Native communities thing because of the plus 200 students that were found buried on a church school grounds that was funded by the government at the time frame and leaning liberal when this happened. So
Was that during Trudeau's father's time, or?
yes, somewhere in that time frame. Yes.
So how did they claim that to be its right wing?
Because anything left of center is
Deflection.
considered.
Yeah, it's amazing how the left always likes to go to the right and blame them for everything, even if it's the left that was in charge at the time.
Yes.
It's like, oh, it's the Republicans' fault in California. You guys are in charge. It's their fault. Oh, how? It's their fault. Okay. It's kind of like, a child saying, I didn't do it.
So
Okay,
I didn't hit him with the ruler. Not this ruler in my
I didn't
hand.
cut down the tree with the chainsaw in hand, and it's still
I did have to look this one up because again I'm not a huge hockey fan. I know I'm not a good Canadian because I despise hockey.
You at least drink beer.
But the other hockey team that exists in Ontario is the Ottawa Senators. So yeah, unless the Leafs fans and the Senators fans decide to, I don't know, go mano a mano and think who's the better team in Ontario, I see this being a tinderbox.
This thing.
That's
Right now,
a
this
lot.
thing feels like it's about ready to go up in smoke any second.
This
now.
is a tinderbox. All I said before. All it needs is
Is the match.
Antifa.
no. Look, we've got the native community in amongst all of this as well. So we've got the Orange Lives Matter kind of thing that happens, right? Well, in this case, all natives' lives matter. Well, children's lives matter, whatever they're supposed to be. Then you have this protest that's happening here, which is the mask mandates and the mandates for COVID overall. Then you just throw in a hockey team scuffles here. You're. Then you throw in some degree of political. This is the bikers.
Oh, is that the Hells Angels?
Yes.
Oh shit!
All you now have to do is have police intervention show up because this is going to be a combination of.
Wait a minute! Isn't that like at this? Okay, the Hells Angels being there. Isn't that like now Dynamite instead of a tinderbox?
Oh,
Yes.
Oh shit!
Yes.
Well, obviously, I was like, wait, those are the Hells Angels.
It also depends on which division. If it's the Quebecan divisions, people are going to be on fire and dying.
Yeah, I'm noticing quite a few bikers now.
Because the Quebecan division are pretty much the enforcers
Is the
and
maple
the eliminators.
Okay, how do you identify the maple syrup mob?
You won't be able to. They're usually within Parliament Hill, hiding behind closed doors and nice suit jackets.
Okay, so they won't be there.
They bankroll.
This kind of sounds like if the left-wing militia try to fight the right-wing militias in the States.
Yeah. This is a reason why Trudeau needs to be very quiet, because this is a tinderbox.
Do you think he will be able to stay quiet?
Hopefully this blows over by at least Tuesday, when Parliament technically goes back to work, because no one works on Monday.
If his wife gives him a good enough blowjob,
No, she's a feminist. She'll never give him a good enough blowjob. He's lucky he can get from her. So, yes,
the three police standing over there. Like,
I love the bumblebees.
Oh God, you got that is like all your city's police there. Oh shit, this is that is bad.
Yep.
Now,
No, I'm just saying. Okay, when we run, like if they're having a discussion, when we run in that direction,
Pretty much,
and as fast as we can. And if you're the slowest, you're fucked.
It's like, okay, we are surrounded. The Hells Angels are here. I'm pretty sure there's 2 different hockey teams here.
Pretty much is.
What we need to do is what we need to do is practicing putting our heads between our knees and kiss our asses goodbye. So
no, spreading your legs, grabbing your ankles, and pulling as hard as you can to kiss your asses goodbye. That's how you do it.
Lock yourself into the office as per usual.
Sparky, you're forgetting one small thing about the Hells Angels. The Banditos are also. It's the Banditos are also going to help Sparky too.
To my office.
This is gonna be bad.
You know,
I'm hoping the other biker gang I'm hoping the other biker gangs aren't there. I know the Russian mafia is there. You can't find
Actually, have you noticed something else on screen there, ladies and gents? Have you noticed something very big and important?
No.
All of our statues are still erect.
Yeah, I noticed that. And they're more racist than ours. That's the funny thing.
Yes, all of our statues are still intact.
I don't see no buildings going down yet.
No, like I said before, it is one of those potential tinderboxes. Give it time. All it is having that right match, that right moment, and all of these lovely people will be running.
The right storymetric ratio.
Oh, they're starting to chant. They're starting to chant.
Sparky, you have to realize it's the wrong time of the year to light buildings on fire.
Yeah, what is the chant?
When the gas price is so high for the gas price.
It's music. They're dancing.
Oh, okay, that's good. That's good. We're fine. It's turned into a Russian. Actually, that's Russian techno. So there's the Russian mob.
I can get down with that.
So that Russian beat, Nick, the Russian beat.
Yeah.
For a minute, it almost sounds like I'm too sexy for my shirt.
That's Russian techno.
Yeah,
That is
that's
Russian
the Russian
techno.
techno division, yes.
I know, but so that's what it sounds like from a distance.
That's why do you think Putin's favorite song is?
No, his favorite song is Rasputin.
Das Putin.
Yes.
Rasputin.
Yes, he likes dancing to that.
Only Putin can save the world. With the shoes.
Wow.
Funk level
You're
over
gonna-
9,000.
When you hear party like it's 1999, that's what the real shit's gonna go down.
Yeah, pretty much. I mean, look, only in sub-degree Canada will you just go out and have a party. With or without your shirt.
So far, I think this is just going to be peaceful. I don't think there's anything that's going to happen.
No, that's what I mean. This is the perfect protest. It'll still be remembered. It's going to be the weeks afterwards that's going to be very questionable. So in Trudeau's fashion going forward, he needs to keep quiet for about a week.
Here's the thing: he can keep quiet about the Native Americans, but whenever it's a white person commenting against him, he has more trouble.
Yeah, I know.
Oh, okay. Jim X, you remember what I was talking about last night? About Linus's channel?
Yeah, what do you do now?
No. You got Louis Rossman now making a video. Linus's ad block is piracy. Is he right?
Oh, God. Yeah, I knew that was going to happen, but, you know, he's been going down.
Well, I really don't know what Lewis would say. I think he wouldn't agree with that. I mean, he might agree to some part of it, but I don't think he'd fully agree with it.
Here's the thing. Linus basically said last week that he's worried about the Apple app. He's getting a float plane app into Apple Store. And he's been basically sucking their dick to get in there. And pretty much what happened to me is proof that he is sucking Apple's dick to get in there. Because for some reason he thinks he's going to get money from the Apple people.
He's trying to set that warm out to Apple.
Well, I mean, he is Canadian.
So
he's from Vancouver, correct?
You know, somewhere. He's around Rogue's area.
He's just
Unfortunately, he is from Vancouver.
He's hop, skip, stone's throw away from Rogue.
Yeah, unfortunately.
Yeah, Rogue, when I told Rogue, well, Rogue, he's in your area, he was like, oh, no, he's on the other... No, oh, fuck.
Yeah,
no, he's on the other side.
Oh, fuck, moment.
It's like, he's on the other side of the country. No, he was like, oh, he's on the other side of the country. I don't have to worry about it. Look,
you can go to LTC for the event, bro.
Yeah, he is a disease.
Yeah, he's getting worse too. That disease is becoming worse than the Autobot version of.
No,
he's about screwed.
Too bad Vlad's not here because I know he's very vocal about.
No, he had to go get some food in his face, so that is.
I know, I see that.
Pancakes and sausage probably with maple syrup.
The chat's been unusually quiet.
It wasn't a minute ago. There was some people in there.
Okay, so I can actually say that he's from a neck of the woods that I say it's mostly hillbillies and rednecks. Yeah, that makes sense. He's from Maple Ridge area. That explains a lot of his stupidity. It makes sense. Okay.
Oh wait.
Oh, he's from this area. Okay, that makes perfect sense to me. Rube says.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's where they keep most of the uncivilized individuals.
I do watch Linus for his reviews on like gaming monitors.
Fuck me, why does anybody watch Linus? He's mostly wrong.
Oh.
I like watching some of his fucked up shit that he does. Like his most recent video about we just lost our data again. It's like,
yeah. I saw that too.
Yeah, and yeah, they really fucked up.
It's like what, for like 200 petabytes?
Yeah, they really fucked up.
Well, I think that some of the software at that time wasn't really out with some of the stuff that is out now. Do you see the Soviet style computer he made for what was it? Jank's cousin?
Yeah. Yeah, Jan Cougar, or his dumb cousin.
Dumb cousin.
Yeah, dumb cousin.
I don't think I've heard that terminology before. Dumb cousin.
Mm.
Well, he is dumb. He was on the Young Turks before they went downhill, and said something to get fired from it. Then became a
No. He wanted more money, and we all know that Uncle Jank is not going to give out that much money. I mean, realistically speaking. But so he decided to go over to Twitch, where he was making a lot more money that wasn't in control of his uncle's pocketbook. So that happened, and then he said some really stupid things there, and well, he was yeeted for a short period of time.
Right.
Oh, really? I thought he said something to get him permanently banned from there.
We're talking about Twitch here. If you're the upper echelon, you actually make a partner. It's very hard for you to get completely yeeted off of it for a very long fucking time, like permanent.
Yeah. Because they were scared with XQC wanting to watch Master Chef when they had on the latest Master Chef series, they had a lady who streamed herself cooking on Twitch.
Yeah.
Oh, did Pooh go to dinner?
Yeah, Pooh went to Din Din.
Okay. I was wondering why he's because quiet for so well.
But he's been quiet for a while. I mean, he just decided to go for Din for food food is important.
Yeah.
I mean, this actually does remind me of my times out in the mountainside for the Olympic Village for our Winter Olympics that we had here in 2010,
Where the buildings were built and never used again.
Pretty much, that is exactly what happened. A lot of them got mowed over and become new houses. Yeah.
Plus, the funny part is that a lot of these cities, they build all these grand places for like the Olympics and never use them again when they could use them for everyday stuff.
Yeah, no, actually, the Olympic Village down in my area, during the actual Olympics, there were flooding.
Uh-huh.
And those were meant for the athletes, the world athletes. And a lot of their suites and that were flooding. So a lot of them had to get relocated to new locations. Then the Olympic Village became more or less for the employees, and that had to be relocated. It took about 5 years afterwards to fix everything before it became more of condos for everybody to purchase.
Like what happened over in Russia and Kiev. Doors not working.
Yeah,
people have to break through.
Yeah,
it's kind of hilarious how Japan they tried to stop the contestants from having like huge massive orgies with like cardboard beds.
Yeah. Doesn't work, by the way.
No, it's all you gotta do is on the floor.
Yeah, if there's an orgy that's available, even if it's cardboard, you just stack that bad boy up in a corner somewhere, and you've got a really good area for pushing up against somebody.
Yeah, I didn't realize that's a lot of that stuff happens at the Olympics.
Yes, it
until
does.
he started talking.
Oh, that's right. We got Olympics coming up here soon, don't we?
Yes.
Oh God.
Winter. And then some swimmers almost got killed by one of the boats getting too close to them.
Yep.
I think it was the water polo match.
I know.
And then at the last minute, Japan decides, oh, no visitors are allowed, but contestants only.
Yep. So we got the Beijing Winter Olympics that'll be happening soon. So there's that. Yay. That's going to be very interesting. Especially when China's about maybe to go to war sometime soon. Who knows?
I wonder how they're going to respond to the Taiwanese people who go there.
There is no such thing as Taiwan. Don't you know?
Oh yeah, it's that from that one thing from John Cena.
Yes.
Did you see that one meme video that they made about John Cena?
Yes, I did.
Where he shows up wearing the hairstyle as Mal.
Yeah. Now he's Juan Cena.
That's what
Long-
because they were doing a I try not to laugh. One of the guys I was watching, and that was one of the things that came up, and it was just I forget how it started, but then it just shifted straight to him, just talking.
Yeah. Oh yeah. But yeah, no, it is insanity that we live in a global world. And it's not gonna get any better. Russia's about to take over, an old province that they lost because was knocked down and people decided to flee whole countries and that.
I mean, kind of. Here's what I think when everybody talks about John Cena.
If this whole beach was completely covered in dicks, and somebody said I'd eat every dick until the beach was clean, I would say no problemo.
And his name is John Cena.
I would have to say this. He is the only wrestler I know that has kept his current theme song for as long as he has.
That is true.
If it wasn't for the rap version of him for his rapping thing, he would have been canned from from wrestling.
Pretty much. Sad how Russell's gotten downhill.
Oh yeah, I mean,
Russell has gone downhill. Let's be honest. Though.
Oh man, I ate way too much food.
That's what happens when you decide to do that. Now you have to go away and have a poop.
So I had a lot of meatloaf in honor of our beloved dear
actually,
meatloaf. So
that's funny because I had meatloaf as well. I had meatloaf. I just ate.
Damn, you had meatloaf? I thought that shit was like a couple weeks dead.
Yeah, pretty much. I thought
that was, but I decided to meatloaf today. No, we finally were able to get him completely carved up so we can serve him.
No,
you were a big guy.
Yeah.
So basically, you are utilizing what he was in that Rocky Horror Picture Show. Yes. Okay. Cool. Because he did get carved up.
Samaj, what's up?
Anyway, I had lasagna, meatloaf, and chicken just now.
That's way too many things to have.
That's way too much meat. You're gonna be pooping bad.
Dude, I don't really eat vegetables at all. I mostly just eat.
I mean, I at least had vegetables with my meatloaf.
Correct, Samaj. That is correct. Technically, ketchup would be considered a smoothie.
What part of that had vegetables in it?
Montgomery and barbecue sauce, so no ketchup.
And besides, with the pooping thing, it's easy to fix. You just drink some milk of mag and you're fine.
Or prunes.
It's not going to fix the smell.
Dude, I down that shit. I'll sit on the pot.
It will help you poop, but it will not help the smell that comes with it.
My shit smells great. What are you talking about?
Oh, yeah, no, time out. Just because you're gilded does not mean it smells great.
Dude, it smells like fucking gold.
Oh,
it smells
God.
like shit.
What does gold smell like?
It smells like perfection.
I always thought it smelled like old urine, but what do I know?
That's too nice.
Your shit smells like urine? Okay, I think you got I think you
why
have
are you
issues.
peeing out your butt?
I think you've got issues.
I'm about to. I had too much meatloaf.
When you had too much meatloaf, was that by the yellow light on the dashboard?
Yeah, but beyond that, I only poop like fucking maybe once a week anyway, so I'm fine.
I poop once a week.
Oh,
you have to get that checked out.
No,
you should
actually,
get that checked out.
That's called a myth. So congratulations. Everybody has completely different shit schedules. So and this idea that it's
not if you're locked down, sir. Everybody does not have different shit schedules.
I'm never. What do you mean locked down? What?
Wow.
Everybody shits at the same time.
How about the COVID thing?
You don't.
Literally, when I go to the bathroom, my mother-in-law goes to the bathroom, and my wife go to the bathroom at the same time, and we're not even
I've heard of chaining people to radiators, but has anyone chained themselves to the toilet?
Yes.
Give them time. Give them time with Taco Bell.
You don't have to chain me to the toilet. No one's going to try to pull me off while I'm going.
But the thing is like I've only been constipated maybe twice in my entire life, and that's when I was a kid.
You apparently have never been on morphine.
Yeah, I have been on morphine.
Oh,
When I
I
was
think,
a
I think
kid.
your kid's
yeah. Morphine is a horrible fucking thing for the. Oh god.
I didn't have a good reaction to it. I just had a pounding fucking headache. And I couldn't hold my head up. And I felt
That's
heavy.
that's like one of the many things I do not miss about being on that painkiller anymore, specifically because it was just
Oh, I was talking about the IV drip.
No, IV or even pill form will do both. Will fuck you up.
Wow.
Yeah,
Same
I've never
thing.
had
It's
the
just-
pill.
All right, so I'm confused.
Bill,
All right,
same
come
thing.
on. I'm confused here. Is this a fucking protest or a rape party?
Both.
Seriously.
Rave. It seems like
What?
a rave at this point.
It is both now.
What?
This is
We
becoming a
we
rave.
went from basically protesting to now dancing in the streets.
It's a Russian
Oh
rave.
my god, it's still okay. Like, why are we still watching the same?
This is
thing?
fascinating. You have
Yeah.
missed many a
Dude, I
fascinating
can't.
thing.
I haven't watched it at all this whole time because I can't.
Dude, you have
If I-
missed.
no,
you
no,
missed the
no, listen.
furries.
You're missing this point. Okay,
You're
so
missing the furries.
if I click on what he's watching, I will be booted out of Discord
No, you won't.
because my internet sucks that badly.
Oh.
What's
I
wrong
mean,
with
look,
you?
all you have to do is go over to what Sparky's channel is. You know, that thing called Sparky Tech Corner that has about 511 subscribers.
Or you can watch the live stream itself.
Yeah.
All right, well,
No,
I
no,
can,
no, no,
I
no.
can, time out. I can do this. I can do this because you can still view my video camera. I know
No,
that
I
much.
can't. I'm not even watching the stream. I just have Discord open. I can't do shit.
Wow.
Oh, you're
Like
fucked.
I don't think you realize how bad my internet actually is. If
No.
I'm-
We
like, if I'm-
we
I
can
get
imagine
the
it.
idea.
if I'm in
you
the
are
live
potatoed.
stream, if
Yeah.
so last night, okay, that happened to me too. Like I was watching your stupid your face cam, Sparky, and then I got booted out of the freaking call, and then I just went to sleep.
So basically, what you're saying is Sparky's face will put you to sleep. Got it.
Hey,
but the
it's done
problem
it once
is-
before last week to Jim Mac. So
Now the thing is though, to be fair, everything I'm saying isn't true all the time. It's just today because it's cloudy and it's about to snow, and so
No,
everything's all
I get
fucked.
it. Yeah.
You know, so like, and I'm like running off of like 2 bars in this call right now. It's at orange at 2 bars. It's not even green.
Wow.
I was
No,
sitting there watching a rape party. So
Yeah, basically, we went from watching a small protest to be converted into a small rave. So I really can't say it's a small rave now. It's
no, it's a gigantic fucking rape. Everyone in
it's
the
at
fucking
least 1,000
block is doing
people,
it.
maybe give or take. No, probably 500.
Until it comes daytime again, it's right back up.
And then it goes right back to the protest. I mean, it is a weird thing to watch, going from protest to party, from party to protest.
It's just like Mardi Gras.
Samaj, if you're still in chat, what do you think about all this?
Fuck, I'm also watching people get picked up.
By police or by actual
No,
trucker?
as in, like hitting people up to get phone numbers and shit.
Oh. So I have a question to ask. Did they come up with a Disney character or a cartoon character to come up with Trudeau? Is it Pepe Le Pew?
That's not a Disney character. That would be a Warner Brother character,
Ooh.
Pepe Le Pew.
Oh.
Tyra, what's
Okay.
up? Tyra is in chat. What are you up to, man?
God, is he in chat? Jesus fucking Christ! I hope he doesn't kind of bore the chat with his endless text messaging.
Hello, everybody. I am here.
Pretty much.
Yeah, he says he cries every time a stranger dies that he meets. And that was interesting. He said it puts him into like an utter state of massive depression, and he has to like drink himself out of it, and it's just a whole mess.
That's why Canada's going down the tubes.
Yeah.
Yeah, I mean he is Canadian after all, too. You know,
Who?
Well,
Tyro. He's
Pyro?
obviously.
Canadian?
Yeah, duh.
That's not possible.
Oh, it's very possible. I mean,
How
How
he's
so?
He tries to role play as Texan, but we all know the truth. So
He keeps on throwing a nat 1 instead of a d20.
right, yep, pretty much.
Mm,
A dirty one.
What's great is I can't even read whatever he would write in response.
It's okay, because
Oh.
it's nothing important anyways. The only person you have to worry about, the actual true Canadian in the chat, would be Samaj, if I remember correctly.
Yeah, but I
But then,
can't
then
even
again,
watch
he's from Alberta, and that doesn't really count as much for being Western of Canada, so...
Isn't
Yeah.
that what Trudeau was saying was like the true Canada?
Yes. I haven't seen the Nazi side yet. I love that. Oh, Jesus Christ. That is that was one of the ongoing things that Trudy was kind of mentioning, that there's a lot of neo-Nazis that exist in the trucking industry.
Yeah.
What?
Tyro.
Did you not know that?
Tyro, you know where the front door is. That's all I'm gonna say is you know where the front door is.
That's kind of stupid.
How so?
What is he
Well,
not able? What did he type something up?
No, nothing too big and exciting. I was referring to Ben. He was kind of lost me on something.
No, I was just when they said about how they think all truckers are Nazis. I'm like, well,
Yeah,
then, why the hell are we going into? Then why the hell are Americans going into Canada if we're Nazis then?
Wait, hold on.
The beautiful no, hang on. The beautiful thing is he praised the trucking industry weeks ago about their diligent service and going out of the way to make sure that they followed the orders and so on and so forth, crossing the borders and that, and then all of a sudden, they're racist Nazis who know nothing about politics, and they're just a vocal minority group that are causing problems.
All right,
Well, hold on.
So Tyro, all right, I just want to point this out real quick. Tyro is placing his New Year's dinner order or dinner delivery order. What are you having for Chinese New Year?
Who cares about Chinese New Year anyway?
It depends on how many. It depends on how many stray cats are out on near the Chinese place.
Okay, but
Well,
I have a
it
point to
is
make.
the Year of the Tiger, so they're not just going to be stray cats; they're going to be striped cats in general.
Oh yeah.
Well, I have a serious point I want to make because we're
Okay,
losing
what
track
is the
of
serious point?
we're losing track of a truth that even Sparky will probably agree with me on.
Maybe.
Yeah, most truckers are probably not Nazis or anything like that, or racist perhaps, but here's what I do know about truckers. They're fucking assholes. All right?
Yeah.
Well, no
Don't shut
shit.
the fuck up. All right? Like I whenever I was working at a
Four
fucking walnut fucking factory place, and we had to deal with truckers every single fucking day, and they are literally some of the worst people I think I've ever met in my life with truckers.
Hey,
Okay.
Look,
I
look.
saw a
Hold on, Ben. Before you go into that little tangent, Tyro, they would not be boiled cats. They'd be stir fried at least. Continue.
Yeah. So there was a Texan fucking trucker that showed up dressed up in all pink, and I mean hat and shoes, because it was fucking breast cancer awareness month or some stupid shit, or he was gay. And then he shows up. We're there for like 15 fucking minutes trying to unload the pallets of walnuts he's got back there that he sprayed with water to increase the weight so he'd get more money like a dick. And he's bitching at us for not going fast enough. And then I almost got in trouble because I said, if you want us to go faster, then get your faggoty ass back here with your fancy pink ass fucking gay shit and help us pick up your fucking wet walnuts, you piece of shit. I almost got fired. But he was yelling at us. So the reality is that, and like, he started yelling at the fucking crew because
truck drivers.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, and I lost my fucking shit. So like no, and then here's
Wait,
the thing,
though. You, Vlad, the gilded poot himself, lost your shit?
Yeah, like I almost got in a fight with a Texan because I called him gay. Like, so if I like, but the point is though, and he was basically gay. I don't care if you wear all pink, like from head to toe, like 100% all matching pink. I don't give a fuck. You're gay.
Well, hang on. It depends on what kind of pink we're talking about.
It was like vagina pink.
Okay,
right?
so basically,
like baby pink.
All they were trying to do, because at one time pink was actually meant for young boys, They just wanted to prove that either they still had a child, inside of them in heart, or they were looking for children. I don't know.
Yeah, like it was fucking gay shit. All right. And the thing is though, is like there was a lot of guys like that. Now there was the opposite too that weren't dicks. There were the ones that wouldn't shut the fuck up and let you work. They would just sit there and talk and talk and talk and
Relax.
talk and talk. And they talk about fucking bullshit. I swear to God, if I had a shot for every time I had heard a trucker say, and this is no bullshit, or I kid you not, like
I
in the
kid you not,
opening of
this is
any
no-
sentence. Yeah, like it just instantly means, yeah, you're immediately full of shit. Like this
Alright.
guy tried to convince me that his truck got 30 miles to the fucking gallon.
No,
If
I
he
won't.
used
bullshit
premium
on that
gas.
one.
If he used premium
I'll
gas.
call
Like it would
bullshit.
I just like seriously. All right. So no, truckers may not be like a bunch of racist fucks or and blah 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 blah, but man, they're some of the worst fucking people I ever met. They're like right there next to bikers in my mind. So
I
Throw
don't
in
think
that.
we're gonna have a problem agreeing, Vlad. I think Ben can agree too.
Oh yeah.
My
Trust me.
question, my only question is what kind of bikers are we talking about here?
If you ride a bike,
Oh, okay, those guys. Thank you. Cyclists.
yeah,
Me and Scooter and all leather.
so it falls into multiple categories, right? Like,
Yes.
so it depends. If you're a motorcyclist and you're just doing it for funsies, I would just classify you as an idiot. Mainly because you're just unnecessarily putting yourself in harm's way for absolutely no reason other than funsies. All right, whatever. But those people I don't really hate on that much. That's a personal choice. You have that right? The people that I bitch about are either the biker gang faggots or the wannabe biker gang faggots. And I hate the wannabes more than the actual fucking biker gang faggots. So like the point is in those two categories are the categories I absolutely hate the most. Oh man, I got my fucking tattoo and my bikers forever thing and got my fucking cut off leather fucking jacket and I'm so fucking cool. Look how fucking cool I am with my fucking trailer trash gunt wearing motherfucking bitch sitting on the back. It looks like she has no fucking teeth because she's been doing meth for the past fucking 15 years. Whoa. You know, that kind of shit. No, like that's just gay.
Wow.
Okay.
I see so much of that.
Rogue and Tyra agree on something. Okay.
Yeah, we both agree that cyclists are trash.
Well, okay. But bicyclists are worse than everything I just said, so we can agree with that. So
Yeah. Cyclists in general, they're just worse human beings.
they walk with the stick up their ass, and that's actually
No. They walk with the bike seat up their ass, like literally.
right. Yeah, like I have a friend of mine that's a bike a
Bicyclist.
cyclist. Yeah, and dude, I fucking like me and him have had so many arguments over that. Like, because he acts like a pretentious fuck over it, and it's really annoying. Like, he bought the fucking stupid watch that measures the distance you went, and your blood pressure, and your calories lost, or some stupid shit. And I'm just like, dude, you spent all this money and on an expensive bike, and you spent it on stupid random gadgets, and when all you had to do was go to a gym.
I own a bike and rollerblades, and I ride them every now and then, but for fun, and that's it.
You're not a part,
Again,
you're not a part of the
cycling used to be getting yourself from one point to another. It was a machine, simple like driving back in the day for the most part. Then somebody decided to make it a life living thing. It was you need to do.
No.
And I'm like going, what? Why?
It's a thing to go from point A to
Way
point
of
B.
life, delivering. Yeah, no. And the sad factor is I watch cyclists during any time of day and night, winter, spring seasons, rain or whatever. They're worse than mail couriers. They'll show up riding their fucking bikes, and I'm going, it's pissing down rain, and yet you're going to still ride your bike. You might want to reconsider that, sir. Man. Yeah.
You might want to rethink your life choices.
Actually, my personal favorite was our mayor for Vancouver. He was a cyclist. He actually spent a lot of Vancouver money to redo the streets so that they have bike lanes all over downtown Vancouver.
And it failed miserably.
No. It went well. Problem is downtown Vancouver went to something that was smooth traveling to a point, to a completely it's a clusterfuck. It is traffic galore.
Gridlocked.
Pretty much. If you want to exist in the downtown area of Vancouver, you park your vehicle like blocks away before entering the downtown area, and you walk in. The fastest route anywhere is to walk.
Yeah, because you can't cut corners.
Correct. You think the cyclists would have it, guaranteed? Nah. Even they have their. And the funnier thing is, in looking at the amount of congestion that you have on the streets and comparative to the bike lanes, there's like virtually no one using the bike lanes, but they're so fucking far apart. Like they've got enough space to have like 4 different bikes on it.
All right.
Really?
What about people who ride e-bikes?
They barely exist in the downtown area.
Because no one can plug them in.
No, there's places to plug them in. I mean, there's a shit ton. They don't exist in the downtown area because the downtown area for us is more of the business circuit. Like we have a bit of shopping areas. Like there's one street that we have that's like a shopping central area, but the rest of the area is mostly for businesses and that. So you're going to drive downtown. It's where the people that it is like the little. You would find Donald Trump in that area.
Starbucks.
So. Yeah, no word of a lie there, Jem. We would have like multiple different Starbucks in the area. We would have like 4 different Starbucks.
It's not on fire. That's what we're pointing out.
Yeah, that's normal. What would that? I know it's unlike to see it not ablaze, but that is unfortunately
that makes
normal.
sense. It's not a peaceful protest. So I mean, come on. That right there's the calling card sign.
Oh, that's a Marriott. It's a Marriott.
We do protest. I think we have a fire truck that's there just in case.
You know what? I find it funny because the fire trucks all by the fucking Marriott and the fucking Starbucks.
And that right next to the Marriott too. That's what
I said. I find it fucking hilarious that they got the fire truck parked by the fucking Starbucks. What? Are they afraid it's gonna go up in blaze?
It might. You never know. One of the hotels nearby or the local businesses, it does have a questionability. That's huge. Oh, so that person is from. It's got the boat. I think it's Nova Scotia.
Greenland. Greenland has a weird flag.
No, I was right. Nova Scotia, because of the. So that's a Nova Scotia.
No, this is the Nova Scotian side.
Yes.
I notice all the trekkers are separated into their own little groups.
Yes.
I mean, that's kind of. God, you are a special type of people.
Yes, we are. We hate each province.
But you'll protest in different areas, but you'll protest over the same thing, but not together.
Correct.
That's hilarious.
It's being Canadian.
It's very Canadian.
It works.
We are long-lived English separatists that were also part of a French colony at one time. We believe in harmony, so as long as we don't have to live by you completely.
The land.
And the Queen is on some of your money still. And there's another Starbucks.
No. She's almost on everything.
Oh God.
Not really. Well, depends on how long. It depends when she dies.
No, she'll be on the bills for a very fucking long time.
You think they're gonna put any of her sons on the fucking money? Hell no. They would sooner put Diane on there.
I thought when the Queen dies, they take all the money, light it on fire, and bring out the next person who's the head of London on.
No, we still had a lot of Liz the First monies before we crossed over to Liz Second.
Oh, okay.
Canada, when it comes down to printing, takes a very long time to do so. We have to debate for months and months and months before we can actually start printing anything. And then after we do print it, we're already 5 years behind. Where you Americans, on the other hand, just flip on a switch and start spitting out dollars.
It's Sacagawea on a fucking dollar bill.
I'm gonna make a really pro-Canada hot take real quick, and I don't mean Quebec.
You know. I don't.
We know that.
So what I mean is like there's like I think one or two guys that have ran for prime minister there that I actually think would make better Republicans in the States than they do conservatives there. And like this one guy, I think it was the same guy that said the hashtag truckers not Trudeau or something.
Yep.
He said like basically like I don't give a shit if you're gay, straight, or trans or whatever. Like he made a very libertarian statement of not giving a shit about any of that. And I'm
Yeah.
just like, yeah. And then he was called like sexist and racist and shit. And I'm like, that's not even a hot take. He just said he wants equality, I guess, for them and doesn't give a fuck. Right? Like I didn't understand.
Was that an off-duty cop protesting too?
But you know what I mean?
Most
Like,
likely, yes.
It was just it was not that bad. It was a pretty like
Oh, we're back to the hog.
Yeah.
Let's see, are there any hogs? No, there are no hogs in there.
And I can say like many Republicans here wouldn't even agree with him either.
I'm buffering for some reason.
No, he's buffering.
There's buffering happening. What the hell's going on?
I think he's done.
There
we go.
We'll find out. We had this scene before. Yep, I think he's hit the done mark.
Yeah.
So I'm just gonna kind of leave this. I'm going to stop my stream on my end because I think he's done.
I think he's ran out.
Hey, I'm all right at the 2-hour mark on my end.
But
almost. But again, that is what we're facing currently for the last couple of days in Parliament Hill. Sunday. It's a very bloody Sunday. A lot of partings were happening. Many babies were thrown against walls for some reason. All the buildings lit on fire. It was
big, used as human shields against the cops.
I mean, my God, the amount of KKK that showed up for this was impressive. I didn't think we had that much of a contingent, but
I didn't see a single black person there. I didn't see a single black person there, so it must have been racist.
Again, I'm the impression that most of Quebec showed up for this. So,
and many kegs of maple syrup.
Even the Finnish showed up.
Down the drain
Christ. Even the Finns showed up in their own special area.
Yes. So that was pretty fun to be held and to see exactly what spin is going to be coming out of it.
He went 2 hours 30 minutes. I think he died. His phone finally died because it's not showing anymore.
Yeah, there was a drone footage for the Parliament Hill. Let me pull that up. It's called Eagle Vision. Let me see if I can get this to share. Go live. Eagle Vision. About two minutes, give or take. Let's start from the beginning of Eagle Vision. No, fuck it. Let's continue from Eagle Vision. That is Eagle Vision. That is Parliament Hill in the early afternoon portion of it. That is.
Please, somebody in the meme section, somebody tag Pin in the easy step-by-step General TCSO chicken.
General So's?
Yeah, please, somebody, please tag Pin in that.
He's been streaming this for almost 2 days straight.
Yeah.
He's been streaming this for a while, shit.
I told you, this happened like early, because they rolled in roughly around Friday.
Yeah, it all started after the rules that they had just to get into Canada for truckers.
For the most part, and the funny thing is, all of these people who have lined up are heavily vaccinated.
Yeah,
that's the funny part. They're just tired of this shit. They're tired of having to do one more fucking thing, and
that's all it is. Yeah, all I've been saying, it's a matter of time when people just.
We both agreed on this a while back ago, and it's just when is it going to happen? And here's the thing: I think the U.S. is right. In this case, the U.S. is right behind you on this. This is going to be. We're only a couple days behind. I have a feeling. We're one stupid quote from Biden. That's so stupid that we're just gonna fuck it.
Which stupid quote from Biden?
No, one good stupid quote from Biden.
One stupid classic quote from Biden. You have one more probably that'll be showing up. that will just kind of make everybody go, yeah, no, we're done.
Yeah, I'm not talking like, he does a general stupid quote. Yes, I'm talking like one really good one where everybody's like, "Oh, now we're done."
Keep in mind, we're going on year 3 of this. Year 3 of complete lockdown. We're trying to create lockdowns for people. Year 3.
They want to create another lockdown election. Everybody's like, if you keep doing this, we're done. This is not happening again.
Yeah. So yeah, and I know we've been talking on it on different shows that we do for the GNF side of things, where it's just a matter of time before people say, yeah, enough's enough. We're not going any further. We allowed these lines to exist, and now they're no longer going to exist. We're done. Time to move on. I mean, a lot of people have played the safe game, kind of, okay, we'll give you 2 weeks. Oh, okay, now we're going to give you a couple of months. Oh, okay, we'll give you the year.
Yeah,
we're now in year 2.
The only thing they need now is Twisted Sisters to come in.
Yeah, pretty much. At this point, yeah. We're not going to take it anymore, yeah. Not the soft ballad version of it either.
All the music that Sparky likes is cliched.
I don't care.
Oh, by the way, the soft version with the piano, I liked that version.
It's fine. It was more or less a cancer protest than anything else. It's like, it's fine.
I liked it. But...
I like the band version with Max Keebler.
No. But again, like I said, he's got a couple of different variances of it. But when you say we're not going to take it, you have to go with which style that you want to go with. It's similar to like any Queen song. Are we talking about a soft version of it, or are we talking more of a hard version? So
Queen.
There's that. Sparky Made in Abyss tonight. No, there is no Made in Abyss at any time of night. No, it's done. Not happening.
What are you? Is this anime again?
Of course, it's anime.
Yes, we.
When is it not anime when it comes down to Tyro and Sparkles?
Fuck off.
I mean,
So what's funny is the other day we were during the stream last night, I said that Queen song for Flash Gordon was the best Queen song ever made, and then he said Princesses of something what rivals it, and I actually had to look up that song, what he said, to make sure it wasn't anime related. Who was it? Tyro that said it.
Oh.
Yeah, and I had to make sure that.
Hold up, Tyro, what song were you referring to? Because I'm now curious. Princess of what?
Yeah, it was I can't remember. It was a Queen, Princesses of something. But yeah, I had to I had to look up whether or not it was a fucking goddamn anime track.
Okay.
Because I didn't know if it was Queen he was referring to or
Princesses. It's called Princesses of the Universe.
Yeah, I did. It sounds anime.
It's Queen.
And hold up. This was part of the Queen's tracks, really?
Yes. It was a song.
It had to have been one of their lesser known.
Probably.
Because their top tracks have nothing to do with princesses.
Yeah, all 3 of them. Yes. But
all 3 of them. Fuck you. Fuck you. I'll give you 3 if you give the top proper 3. Otherwise, fuck you.
I meant the 3 known songs that pop up on the radio.
Okay, yeah, they're the ones that are always endless play.
Like
yes,
radio, Radio Gaga.
Radio Gaga, We Are the Champions, and usually it's Bohemian Rhapsody or We Will Rock You.
Yeah, I was thinking We Are the Champions.
Another one. Another one bites the dust. Hammerfall.
Actually, no. Another one bites the dust. It's no longer on the cycle track. It's kind of weird. Because anytime that somebody pulls out a Queen song, it's usually one of the 4, which is kind of weird. Radio Gaga sometimes. We Are the Champion always. Bohemian Rhapsody almost always. And We Will Rock You almost always.
Yeah,
so
Another one
Nah,
bites the
my-
dust is a great song for every time somebody kills themselves.
Yeah, pretty much.
Nope. The greatest song that they ever did was Flash.
That's what I said.
I always
I
liked
agree.
Under Pressure myself, but that was a collab, so what do I know?
Yeah, you see, that was how it started. Was I said the Flash Gordon song was the best
Yep.
song they ever did,
Isn't it I?
and then Tyro said "Princesses of the Universe" rivals it, and I had to make sure that wasn't an anime song.
No, I get it. Because when you said that, I'm like, oh, princesses.
Yeah,
I-
it's
it's
just every
Prince's,
time
but
Tyro
I
says
sent you-
something.
Yeah.
and
That one's pretty good too. Not gonna lie, the Highlander theme song was pretty damn good.
Yeah.
Princess of the the Highlander one that they use.
Yes,
That's what I mean.
it's-
That one's very obscure. It's only recognizable if you actually watch the movie, and that's why I kind of got lost and going, which one are we talking about here? Because it is not even within their top 20 of any of their hit songs.
No, that's because a lot of people actually don't even realize those songs exist,
well, I
especially
also
today.
don't-
No, I want to break free. People know about it. The show must go on. People know about that one. Don't Stop Me Now. People know about that one. Killer Queen. They know about that one. So a little thing called Love. Another one that they all know.
I like that.
But when it comes down to that particular song, they don't remember it because
Well,
that's how
everything you
memorable it
listed-
is movie
Yeah,
wise.
everything you listed, I don't know.
It's fine.
No, I unfortunately know all their songs too.
Uncultured
because,
swine.
I don't like Queen that much. So-
No, I understand, but
Well,
again,
No, don't get me. Hold on, let me stress why. It's not because I think they suck. Make that very clear.
yeah,
I
if you
think
get the
the
cop
guy-
out of your
Well,
mouth,
I mean,
got it.
Yeah,
Freddie
I-
did suck, so.
Well,
Nothing
yeah,
to do
right.
with the AIDS thing, I'm sure.
Right. I think Freddie Mercury had a good voice on him and all that jazz. The thing is though is that a lot of their music that I've heard, it just all sounded cliche like everything else in the fucking 80s.
Speaking
Well,
of Freddie
they were
Mercury,
kind of close to the 70s to the 80s. If I remember.
did you hear what China did to the movie, the Bohemian Rhapsody?
Yeah,
movie?
they took out every portions of, gayness in it.
which
Yeah.
so made it like a 6-minute movie.
Yeah.
So
Any
any mention of gay or gayness was gone. So it was like a 6-minute movie.
Of course. That makes sense. I mean, basically, they're going on their campaign and trying to create manly men again. So anything that is considerably gay or has the contentions of leading towards soft men, they're going to remove.
See, the thing is, they're gonna, in order to end that, they're gonna have to do what they did with the opium people trade.
So
They are.
Rogue, what you're
I
saying
know.
is there's going to be a training. What you're saying is there's going to be a training montage of we are going to make a men out of you.
Pretty
China.
much.
There's gonna be a training montage of people concentrating in camps and then
There's going to be
disappearing.
a lot of concentration camp videos that are
And
coming out
you-
of that one.
you-
We're going to make a man out of you.
You do know the reference I was trying to make, right?
Yes, I do know, but I was
okay.
just making it more clear
Which
for people out
is
there.
one of their most favorite Disney shows, by the way.
Mulan? Oh yes.
The only
camp scenes were great.
thing that they had issues with the portrayal of the dragon. They didn't care the dragon was in it. They
Well, the
just
dragon was
they
in
didn't
the
like
camp.
the fact that the dragon was a comedy joke.
And
The dragon was in a camp this time.
So anything
That's true.
from any song from the Highlander, which is Who Wants to Live Forever, and then Princes of the Universe.
Yeah. That's all.
There's like another one that they have. They're obscure.
The fact that they left out the dragon in the live action movie in China, the fact that they left that out just shows how racist they are. Because I mean, come on, Eddie Murphy did a good job as Mushu.
Again,
Yeah.
they did not like Mushu.
Damn.
Those racist fucks.
They didn't care about they did not care about the vocals of Mushu. It was the way how you portrayed the dragon. The dragon is supposed to be a noble creature in their world. If they want to acknowledge its existence, they don't believe in a lot of fantasy-based creatures. But the dragon is the only one that's supposed to be very culturally noble.
Are you saying Eddie Murphy was not noble in that movie?
Not noble enough, no.
I
sorry,
think it was more noble as a donkey in Shrek.
Yeah,
He
probably.
was, unfortunately.
Yeah, marrying the dragon. Jesus Christ.
Hey,
That
Sparkles.
might have a little bit to
Hey,
do with it too.
Sparkles.
Don't get
Yes,
married
man.
away.
Hey, I'm gonna head out.
Well, we're probably gonna have to head out.
We're
too.
wrapping up soon, Ben. Don't worry.
Yeah, I
Well, I
think
know
we're
how long
pretty.
you guys are to go, so I might as well just get ahead.
Get the
All
fuck
right.
up beforehand because you know how it's going to happen. Sparkles are going to find a way to try to keep it for another hour.
I figured.
I'll now fall asleep this time and
So
snore.
let's talk
All right,
about
see ya.
the Kyle.
Let's no, we're good. We're enough on the whole talking thing. Let's wrap this fucker up.
No, I'm
Okay.
trying. I'm trying to be a nice person and drag it out forever.
Oh, please don't. Oh, don't do it on the count of me. Sorry, I mean,
we don't need another 8-hour stream. I think after last night, I'm kind of
look, when you told me to watch the stream to get the cliff notes, I'm like going after I woke up. I'm going, that's an 8-fucking-hour stream. Not happening.
So I literally got a message from Doc, and it reads like this. Look, I can't believe I had to tell you this, but Sober Sparky is welcome on the iOS at any time. However, Drunk Sparky is no longer allowed, and it's like,
yes.
Well, hell, by the time it was
Okay.
over, you were sober.
Sparky, I'm gonna be 100% honest. You were kind of being a dick. In large
when
part
am
of
I?
it.
When am I not there?
Well,
We were chronically interrupting literally everyone.
At the end of
Shocker.
the day, I'm not surprised by this. Regardless, moving on, we're getting close to the end game, right?
And I don't mean that to be mean.
Yes, you do.
No, I'm just being
Anyways,
honest.
well, it is what it is. I'm streamed out from last night, so yeah, we're gonna go ahead and end this out.
You
So,
don't have a hangover.
I don't know if you. Well, no, you can't watch because your potato internet. But it's like I've got
What?
things to take care of that.
Oh, okay.
He's got pills, lots
Yeah.
of pills.
Yeah, I've got the pills.
Just remember, take both bottles and then call us tomorrow.
Yeah, I have.
Drug addict.
But anyways, for everyone, thank you for watching, and yeah, we'll see you next Sunday. Take care, everyone.
Sunday.
Well, anyway, Texas Kyle.
Yep. And I'm doing this because the simple fact of don't need to see it. Don't want it. Bye, everyone.